Oh shit, I'm live. Oh. I'm trying to eat as much as I can for a stream. Hi, welcome in. Congratulations, May, for being first. Brian, listen, I didn't really get a chance to eat much, okay? We're streaming, we're live, we do it live. I have food for once. I'm not dying for once. And you know what? There's actually an Inverse Cipher event going on. Let's do some puzzles. We could do the rest of the puzzles when they unlock. But we got time today. This is going to be another very rare, somewhat longer stream. Which is why I tried to get... Oh dear. Wait. I have one turn to eliminate everyone. Okay. We have two Goliath type 2s. At the end of action, if there's an enemy unit within, it explodes. Explosion also triggers upon death. Okay. So if I go here, we're doing puzzles, and then I activate this. Very cool. What is the 3x3 area? Oh. I think this is good enough. I hope it's good enough. It's probably not good enough. I may have had to space myself around. Ouch. No, it's fine. I win. That was a clever little puzzle. That was nice. That was a good first puzzle. Easy. Thanks, Groza. But before we parry the MP5, let's take care of business in the Inverse Cipher. Stage 2. We'll do stages 3. Well, stage 3 tomorrow when it unlocks, probably. What the heck is this? Pick it up, getting an extra action. Okay. What the heck is this guy? Just does regular damage? What the heck is this guy? Also does long-range sniper. 3 to 8. Okay. I have 2 turns to get it done. So if I go up here... and I activate these, I can still shoot, right? Yes, I can. And if I run here and get mobile supply, wait, that just gives me, huh? That doesn't give me extra moves. Oh, it does, kind of. So what I need to do is run over here, grab this, end action, then take my extra action. And then the next turn, we hit the switch. Okay. Not really much I can do now. But then I run over here and hit you. Bro, they gave me, yeah, 2 turns to do this. Easy clap. Easy clap. Was this even a challenge? Watch me get absolutely annihilated tomorrow. But we still have extra things to do in the story. So let's get into the story, shall we? We will do these other 2 modes throughout the story, but I really want to do the story. What was lit up here? The cat cafe. Right, I did the cat cafe at work. Let me just quickly clear the notifications. But I unlocked the Lena cat. I got the Lotta cat. I got the Papasha cat. I got the Belka cat. I got the Vector cat. And I got money. I wish I had more money, but this is all the money I got. X money. Wrong button. So, continuing the story. This is what I've been waiting for since Tuesday. The soundless hunt. In the darkness, a great stalking is silently taking place. What's so great about it? That's the question. I remember this from chapter 2. Blood. Well, that's it. Today's tea is lemon ginger. I brewed it about half an hour ago, so it's cold enough to drink. There's blood everywhere. A stench of rust mixed with a rotten odor wafts through the air. and blows through those stiff corpses. Vehicles have been riddled with bullets and overturned. The drivers and their passengers have all perished. Some were dragged out of their seats and bludgeoned to death. Others were left with a bullet lodged in their skull. The scenery is painted with hellish brutality and barbarism. Yeah, this is a mobile game, by the way. Yeah, moves through what's left of the brokers. Despite her best efforts, she can't find anything useful intact. Not even a piece of cloth to use as a cerament. Damn! This isn't a game show, this is a massacre. At last, Yahui comes to a stop, casts her eyes downward, and her grip tightens on the terminal. On the screen, the person smiling broadly is lying right in front of Yahui. Her once healthy tan skin is now covered in dark purple bruises. Rage overwhelms Yahui's senses as she clenches her fists tightly. That is a phrase you hear a lot in anime, and I can safely say it is correct. Barely containing her anger, Yahui marches forward towards an overturned vehicle. Let me at least remove the body from the driver's seat first. Such thoughts fly through her neurocloud as she crawls into the vehicle, about to ignore all the filth and bloodstains, except the interior seems to be in a far better state than she anticipated. All except for its displaying screen, the compass system, which is capable of sending the vehicle coordinates to rescuers, has been completely destroyed. But with a lingering suspicion, Yahui walks over to a... Huh? What does the 1228 mean? The 1228 is a hidden trap mechanism. When my follower count hits 1228, I graduate. That's what it means. Good luck. Yahui walks over to another overturned vehicle and takes a gander. Oh no, they're being destroyed. The doubts in her mind gradually intensify, eventually evolving into a deeper resentment and dread. Yahui patches into a call with the commander.
Choki?
Is her name Chochi? It's actually Yahui! Uh-oh. Do not activate the trap card. You can activate it. I'm just gonna graduate. Damn. They're being ordered specifically. I guess we get to go back to Aminda. Wait! Sabrina's dead! Yahui ends the communication and hops back into her own vehicle. Well, dang. This story's getting confusing. I'm actually getting confused now. I'm really looking forward to how it unravels. Commander, target locked. She's locked in. Go, crush them. Damn. Okay, we're angry. Screw the ROE. We're gonna smash. That's 2K's Springfield. Springfield's not in, but it's fine. This is the Peri event, the Springfield event, and because Faye was added to the game, we're gonna add Faye. We're also gonna make sure that we're not skipping the ult animations. I want Peri to go first, then you, and that works. Okay, very cool. And we'll just auto battle this. So the reason why I keep joking, not joking, joking about graduating if I hit a certain follower count, I know firsthand from past experience what a large audience does to a motherfucker. And spoiler alert, I mean, it's not even a spoiler alert, some of you guys already know. About over 10 years ago, I was running, I'm not gonna say which one. If you know, please don't say it. I was the owner of a Facebook page that had over 10,000 likes and followers. A large follower count does shit to you mentally. And I was nowhere near mentally mature enough to handle it. But I did not recognize that at the time, and I made so many stupid mistakes and decisions. I was the very shithead of an internet person that we make fun of today. And I can see why. So yes, lessons were learned. The page has long since been deleted. I stopped using Facebook. I lost count of how many years ago. So it's not that I'm gonna hard graduate at a certain follower count. I'm going to reassess the situation, where I'm going, what I'm doing, what my goals are, and just see if I think I can handle it. And who knows, I might actually be ready by then, but I don't see myself getting there again because I'm not advertising myself like I did last time, which is kind of the point. Anyway, Sabrina's alive somehow. Sabrina waves enthusiastically at Jiahui, who has just arrived.
ごめん、途中で生き袋と遭遇した。私が先に着くべきなのに。
You blasted through those elids. What do you mean? Mei Ling is here too. That's the first I've heard Mei Ling outside of the public area menu, since she has taken a back seat in a lot of the story outside the main story because the main story is locked in at chapter 8. Jiahui nods in understanding.
知ってる。アミンダの車の羅針盤も破壊された。
この車で間違いありませんか？その時はまだ無事だったんですよね。
うん。じゃないと位置情報なんてない。
それってつまり長期が離れた後に誰かがや
They're
ったってこと？
outsourcing their vandalism.
間違いないようでしたら指揮官に知らせましょう。
Check the license plate. Easy. Jiahui nods, then patches into a channel with the commander. I hardly know her. After being briefed by Jiahui on the situation, the realization that my suspicions are gradually becoming a reality causes me a sudden headache.
羅針盤の機能を知っていたとしても、終わった後にわざわざ破壊するのはおかしい。メリー、データの復旧はできるか？
損傷がひどすぎます。
Busted.
運営からデータを取り寄せるか、他の車両からパーツを取って直さない限り。
指揮官、前から気になってたけど、配送地点に車が来ることを知っていても、そこには運営と各参戦車両が集まってる。
He's figuring it out. Also, Kininadu? That could mean curious, but now I'm using it. I'm translating it as sussy. I was advised against translating Japanese to English using meme slang, but that has not stopped me from cementing in my mind the phrase "soyu toki mo aru," meaning "it be like that sometimes," and it worked. And now I'm screwed.
被害に遭った車はどれも完全に分散していた。地形に詳しくてもそう簡単に見つけられるとは思えない。
These must be advanced Varyagers.
アミンダの証言によれば、チリジリになったキャラバンを追撃する手際も良かった。
GD must mean scattered or strewn about. That would make sense.
つまり位置情報がバリアーグに筒抜けだったと。
Well,
同感だ。だから羅針盤を破壊したのはどちらかというと証拠隠滅に近い。ヤクブがデータを公開しない限り迷宮入りだ。
but wouldn't making it public be more profitable?
でもちゃんと帰れた車もいますよ。そっちの羅針盤を調べれば
The lucky few that lived.
配送地点でもゴールでも運営はチェックを理由に羅針盤を操作していた。証拠になるような痕跡はとっくに消されているだろう。
じゃあどうすればいいの？その話だとペリーが消えたのはヤクブと関係あるかもしれない。
Can't believe Peri's dead. This makes me sad. Wait! You were with her! What do you mean? She's your partner! How are you alive but she's not? If she's not alive but you are? What is this parallel timeline fuckery?
あいつ絶対簡単に口割らないし。
指揮官、強行手段に出る。
Drastic measures? Open fire. Blow this place to bits. Just kidding. Yaku, the rally, the brokers, the abnormal Varyagers, Peri's death. A massive jumbled information spirals into chaos. Hesitation isn't born out of fear, but caution. Lest we set off the kind of fuse that's indifferent to who will be caught in the blast. I mean, we also have that kind of technology. Just sit Krolik on them. She doesn't care who gets caught in her blast. I mean, even though she does. Actually, even better. That cell phone on them. They're Varyagers. She will exclusively kill all the Varyagers. That's it.
指揮官、
まだその時ではないかもしれません。
Thanks, Springfield. Taking the helm. Springfield quickly interjects herself into the conversation after quietly listening beside me this whole time.
相手は商人です。ここは商人の流儀で行きませんか？
どうすればいい？
グリーンエリアでちょっとしたビジネスをやってまして。
Small, inconspicuous business. The Zakaro Cafe, which moonlighted as whatever the hell they were doing on the side, which was a lot more than a cafe. Okay.
あとは安心してお任せください。
She always has cards up her sleeve, and that's what I love about her. I glance at Springfield as she smiles softly, a barely noticeable glint of cunning flashing through her narrowed eyes.
君ほど安心して任せられる人形はいない。メイリンとサブリナは市場に戻って他の車のチェックをしてくれ。長期、降雨をそちらに向かわせた。合流したら引き続き失踪者とペリーの捜索を。手加減は不要だが、自分を見失うな。
Nice. Welcome back, King Shadow Raven. You are so shadowed that the chat still does not recognize you, but we love M1903 Springfield in this house. We actually do. If you are a M1903 Springfield hater, I got some news for you. Let me prepare the news. Give me a second. What I have here is not an M1903. This is the MP5A5. You lock the bolt in. I didn't even get a chance to miss the HK slap. I missed the fucking mag. Every day I get worse at handling this thing. Listen, you lock the bolt back, you put the mag in, and then, being very careful not to miss, you slap it in. I did it. I did not miss. This was a clean take. Get back to the game. God damn. Fucking love this thing, but shit, man. Fuck. Okay, I'm good, I promise. No, I'm not. I swear to God. Some people, okay. Inside the Varyager camp, the leader picks up an anonymous call. It's me. I'm John Anonymous. I am become the mysterious hacker known as 4chan.
ラブレンチ、闇ブローカーから巻き上げる計画はどうだ？
Who that?
順調ですぜ。初日に目をつけたザコはあらかたしゃぶり尽くした。役部のやつがへたらなきゃもっともっといけたんですけどね。
What happened to 5chan? Well, 4chan was so good they made a 5chan, but as we all know, the sequels usually never live up to the original, so it's not as good. That is a hidden plot point. Very cool.
焦るな。本番はまだ先だ。ここ数日は
I know this
ま
voice.
ず市場の戦力を削る。
I know this voice. I just don't.
最終的に奴らが反撃能力を失った隙をついて全部いただいてやるんだ。
まったくその通りで。
発信装置は壊したな。足がつくと面倒だ。
I mean, we already knew it was the Varyagers.
ついたところで何もできやしませんよ。
It's Darcher? No. If it was Darcher, she'd include a lot of pompous laughs and whatnot. That was not a pompous laugh. That is a I am evil laugh, kind of. The hearty laughter over the comms makes the Varyager leader realize how his pride has gotten the better of him.
バカだ。
Lol.
やれと言ったら徹底的にやれ。役部とのつながりがバレたらことだぞ。
Wait, why does it sound like Faye? It can't be Faye. Faye's on our side.
私たちはどこにでもいるバリャーグでたまたま近くで開かれた市場を襲った。これを崩したら話にならないんだよ。
冗談じゃないですか。
Yeah, hit him with the it's just a joke. At what cost?
すぐに戻ってちゃんと壊しておきやした。
それでいい。ブリーフや闇ブローカーの連中が真相を知れば他の地域での計画が滞る。
So,
私と雇い主に
me and the
を
boss.
かけるなよ。
So she's not even, she's just his boss, but even she has the boss. The chain goes even higher. I'm gonna call this guy Lavender guy. Lavrenti? I misread that as Lavender because he has a purple scarf. Seeing the other's anger subside, the Varyager leader lets out a sigh of relief. He has witnessed firsthand how ruthless and impartial this person is with their punishments. If possible, he hopes to never fall into their hands.
ボス、もう一つ。帰ってきた連中の話だと、この前俺らの拠点を潰した例の賞金ハンターがまた現れたよ。
The buff Robin of all Exilium comics. You mean Robin Starrail from the hit game Honker Storbrail? I've pulled her.
で奴の人形を見ました。今は多分市場に。
ジェラードが管轄してた拠点か。
They have tied with Gerard.
へい、あの人形たちの強さはえげつない。デカ物が間に合ってよかったですぜ。改造も終わりやしたし、いつでも出せます。
Big
最後
boy.
の攻撃で使うんだ。
Are you the big boy?
奴がいるとなればそう簡単にはいかないな。
The other side of the comm pauses for a second.
あの自分から来た人形はどうなった？
Wait, there's an enemy doll?
言われた通りメンタルの上書きの最中ですけど、いつもより慎重に。
No! They're brainwashing my Peri, my beloved! They're gonna parry the MP5 against me! This is the worst timeline!
念のために調べてましたが、どこも壊れてないらしいです。
高性能な人形だ。メンタルのガードが硬くても不思議じゃない。計画変更だ。ラブレンチ、下の連中に待機させろ。上書きプログラムにも気を配っておけ。終わったらすぐに。
No! You can't make Peri evil!
へい。
Look at this! Look at how not evil this is! You can't make this evil. You'll make me sad. I don't want to be sad. But what I will be is sad because we just finished a level. It's time to go gambling. We're into pity territory, mathematically speaking. We're like right there. So if I don't get Radiance, that means I will not only have lost both consecutive 50-50s, but I will also have lost a 75-25 because how this works is every time, where is it? Where does it say it? It's a 75-25. It says it somewhere. Is it here? Yeah. Elite weapon with a drop rate of 75%. And we get these with a drop rate of 75% for every purple. Otherwise, we're gonna get one of these, which, you know, isn't bad per se, but it's a 75-25. In contrast, another doll is a 50-50. So, hashtag free Peri. We all know what we must do. We must scream at the top of our lungs. Let's go gambling! Oh my god, we got the pity. Here we go. Do I lose the 75-25? We're about to find out. This is gonna be the moment of all time. I failed to open the door all the way. Oh my god. First, I failed to put the mag in the MP5. Let's close the door. Okay. Let's try that again. 75-25. Let's go. Aw, dang it. Hey, we got it. We got it. We got it right out the gate. Life is good. I hate how this looks, but it's Springfield's gun, and it's really neat. The rest of this doesn't matter. It do be what it be. I did a few fun calculations and found basically every time you do a 10 pull, it's actually a 9 pull because 1 is guaranteed purple. And I'm too lazy to do single pulls. Springfield is now the Radiant Field. Yes, she is. Let's equip this shit. Let's go to the refitting room. Wait, what I want to know.
疲れた時は遠慮なくズッケロに立ち寄ってください。
What I want to know, does she do the animation with this particular rifle? Please do the animation with this particular rifle. This is your rifle. You have to. Yes! Yes! This is one of my favorite animations in the whole game. Do it again, do it again. Please? She cycles through inspecting it, but then... I love this. Let's max it out. I've been farming materials just for this moment. And just like that, I'ma spend 667,935 of my 750,390 combat reports, or whatever the currency is. And bam! She's almost good to go. Let's get some attachments. Let's see. She uses water. I hardly know her. Where's my water boosts? Which one? I know I should have a water boost somewhere. What the fuck? There it is. Attack, crit rate, and defense? Fuck yeah. Wait, there's waters up here. Crit, defense, defense, attack, health, defense. No. It's gonna be hard to beat what I just got. What's this? Attack, health, defense. That doesn't have crit on it. They might have a lot. Okay. Nemesis, what the fuck are you doing with this? That's a purple. We don't do purple in this house anymore. I'll take care of it later. Bipod. I'm not a fan. Ew, that looks hideous. Crit, defense, attack. Oh, bro, we're eating good tonight. Let's take this and let's just see if we can find a better one. I mean, crit, defense, attack. Unless we get like crit attack or crit attack, it's really not worth getting another one. I got really lucky. Let's see. What's this? Attack, defense. Oh, that's a flat attack as opposed to a percentage. I like the percentage buffs. Shit, that's another one. Okay. Ness throws Nemesis off the Elmo. We don't do purple. Oh my god. That's like the closest you could get to a racist joke being in context. That's fine. I used to participate in a racing league, so I know all about racism. Attack, crit rate, attack, boot, motherfucker. It don't get much better than this. Alright. Now. Let's see. Where is another one? I mean, we're not getting better, but I'm just curious. Attack, crit, defense. That's ballistic. Okay. Right. I accidentally scrapped most of my flash hiders. Whoops. Attack, crit damage? Health, crit Fuck! It's not racist if you're racing? Yeah, I'm racist and I'm gonna win. That's the joke. You know what? I'm just gonna slowly rebuild my army of flash hiders and instead attack, crit damage. Sure, why not? I have the resources. Let's just do a basic consume, calibrate. Yeah, that works. I'm probably gonna toss that later. Attack, crit, defense. Sure. Very cool. Oh, very cool, actually. We rocked that one. 1 hour later, Nest streaming platform gets canceled. I've been canceled long ago. The only reason I haven't been canceled is because I don't do social media and no one knows who I am. And that's by design. I keep it that way. And we get... Fuck yeah. Everything went to crit and attack and nothing went to defense. Just as planned. Kei Kakudori. And last but certainly not least, because this kicks ass, we're actually gonna dump materials into this. Let's get a good one. That's not as good as I was expecting. But, okay. That's close enough. Wait, I forgot to change one thing. Actually, no. We're gonna do a bold move. I've been intending to get this, actually. I'm gonna get the skin. And we're gonna equip the skin, because I actually like how it looks. Let's go ahead and equip it. And here we go. All right. And the attachments. Let's get that muzzle. Underbarrel. That's like a fancy bayonet. Let's get that. Very cool. The sight. Scope. What if you no-scope it? Yo, there's no rear sight. How do you aim it? What's the point of having a front sight? Okay. You know what? Let's do... Fuck this shit. Why don't we put the crown on it instead? Nah, let's keep this. I paid for it. I'm gonna use it. That looks like shit. Let's do that. There. There, now we go. There we go. This. Now, my final question. Did I just waste however much money it took to get this? Will she spin the rifle? If she doesn't spin the rifle, I'm gonna be sad. Oh no, it doesn't look like she's spinning the rifle. Uh-oh. She doesn't spin the rifle. She doesn't spin this rifle. This is the rifle skin, and she doesn't spin it. You had one job. It's because it doesn't have a functioning bolt. This sucks. I know how to fix this. Wait, wrong one. Right, I only have the plebeian one. There we go. I said spin it. You have to spin it. That is your existence. You trained for this moment. There you go. See? She spin. Life is still good. But alas, you get your rifle. Also, it has an imprint. Damage to hydro debuffs. Oh, crap. Okay, that's... Yeah, that kicks ass. Let's get back to the story. And story it is. Okay. Even if all that is left is of our hope is not but scattered fragments, we must do our best never to let go of it. Data erased. Oh, no. Data erased. No! They're overwriting Peri! No! Peri is curled up in the darkness. No! The irreversible neural meltdown causes her to scream and screech in agony. Shit. With memories of Springfield destroying her vividly etched into her mind. The deafening gunshot rings out endlessly, tormenting Peri's already frail mind. The rumbling of the train also echoes in her ears, followed by the sudden downturn in the tide of battle. No! This hurts to watch. I hate this. Peri increases her force. She can feel the joints of her body creaking. The overwrite program tears through her mind without mercy, erasing fragments of her memory. The hollow left behind makes her curl in pain, tears rolling down her cheeks. I swear to God, if she does not have a neural backup, I am going to die. This sucks. I fucking hate this. This is worse than the Vector event because it's happening for real. What is Springfield?
変山環境に異常がどうして教えてよ
Man.
どうして
Harry shouts into the darkness, babbling incoherently while frantically demanding answers. Alas, only silence answers her. The voice in the darkness that has guided her along the way has truly vanished. Fuck!
上書きプログラムに気づかれたの私たちの存在に気づかれてない時ですらうまくいかなかったのに
She got a virus! No!
あなたに助けてもらわなければ何もできなかったのにどうしたらいいのねえ教えてよ
I hate this.
あなたの暗闇に戻るのやだそんなのやだよもう記憶をなくしたくない
Again? She is in complete turmoil, with her mind fractured and her body in agony. Harry is slowly driven to the edge of sanity. Yet, she trembles, trying to maintain her sanity, but fear and pain keep clouding her thoughts. However, this is not the end for her.
これは
Are? In the pitch dark of her neural space, Harry sees a doorway bathed in light. I don't know if that's a trap. The doorway she knows all too well. It's the one that saved her when she failed to resist the neural overwrite. It's the one she stepped through countless times at the urging of that voice. It's the one that would eventually help her find the key to escape from the program.
変山システムまだ生きてる
It's all a simulation.
だとしたらまだチャンスはある
We can be saved! It's the system restore! Seeing what she thought was lost has now returned to her. Harry firmly clasps her gun again.
温かい
If your gun is warm, you should let it cool down first. During the countless attempts that yielded no result, she would desperately try to hold on to the innumerable warm yet fuzzy fragments of her mind like this. Searing pain coursing through her body reminds Peri once again that even these remnants of her mind are slipping away. She knows full well that relinquishing this chance given by the voice means the overwrite process will be completed in no time. By then, none of these precious fragments will survive. Which means that Peri will stop being Peri. I cannot allow that to happen.
やだ大切な人たちが私を待っている
She has yet to find Master, and she does not want to forget all the memories of her friends. More importantly, someone's waiting for her return. No matter what she's lost, she will never, ever forget that person.
まだ諦めるわけには
He wants to see them again. He wants to live with them like before. Not through simulation, not virtually, but to truly see, touch, and feel them again.
今はもうこれだけしか残ってないけど
All is not lost! This is not contentment. It's her fear of losing what little remains.
どんなに苦痛でもメンタルロゴを守り抜いてやるんだから
Gritting her teeth, Harry steps through the door. Starting termination code simulation. He's gonna force shut herself down. Shit. Well, that's another story node down. Let's do an assault simulation. It's one of these. Level 3 is unlocked. Okay. Let's see. We've yet to unlock Suomi's, so let's go ahead and use Suomi's ability. Very Finland. I can reload. Premature reload. It's fine. Ah, that was a quick reload. Very cool. Thanks, Suomi. This is the Nike Goddess of Victory mode. PC players eat good because apparently it's like stupid easy on PC, but on mobile it isn't as easy. Oh, I get frost power. Oh, I still have to reload even in my frost power? Okay. An elite is approaching? Okay. Oh, sweet. I can just stop them in their tracks. No. No! You better not go through that door. That's illegal. I can't let you go through the door. No, 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 no. No! Motherfucker. Okay. They changed Suomi's ability. She no longer has infinite ammo. I can't believe she's done this. Well, we let an elite go by. This is so sad. Whenever I reload, it recharges a bit of my shield. Great. You know, maybe I should have read what her ult actually does before just barging in here without a plan. Yikes, these guys run fast. Is this a power boost? Motherfucker. I lost the SS rank because of you. No. No. I know exactly what to do. We're running it back. We're getting that SS rank. But we're using Kukluk with her infinite ammo. Yeah. That's how we're gonna win. Kukluk and the infinite ammo. Even in this mode, Kukluk's overpowered. Is that like a attack power boost? Probably. Okay. Eliminate 3 units and then fight the boss. Hey, boss! How you like them apples? Aha! Yeah, see? I'd simply win. It's that simple. Bruh. Kukluk is so much easier to use. Wow. This is... Okay. He even reloads quickly too. They increase the reload, or rather they decrease the reload times, which I can really appreciate. Infinite ammo. Lamo. And I just straight up win. Easy game. Easy game. It's super stupid easy. Buddy is so shiny. Yeah, probably. Eliminate all the enemies. I can do that. Okay, can Suomi do it in 3 minutes? Frozen enemies cannot move for 3 seconds. Well, that's not very useful. And every attack on an enemy is guaranteed to crit. Okay, let's try this. Let's try Yu-He. I mean, Yu-He can be overcome with skill issue. Because, you could just get crits yourself by having better accuracy. But it's fine. He does massive damage. She attacks the weak point for massive damage. There we go. I'm gonna wait for there to be a lot of enemies before using it. Like now. We might as well use it now. And before an elite comes when it would have been really useful. Wow. See? An elite came when it would have been really useful. And I just squandered it. Wait, I got it back. I got it back. Yeah! I win. And I still got it. Yui's charge is really fast. Okay. This is fine, actually. This is actually fine. Because she's quick about it. There we go. Reload really quick, and then let's blast these fools. Let's go. So any Nikke players could probably confirm how closely this actually resembles Nikke. Because I've never played Nikke, and I have absolutely no intention of ever doing so. Oh, that was quick. I started with butt, but decided to go with booty. Booty. Buddy. Wait, I have rewards I can claim. Let's claim the rewards. So, before we continue, I do want the MP5. Because this is ridiculous. Crit damage from basic attacks is increased by 15%, and each basic attacks increase crit damage by 2 to a maximum of 25. And the way this works, Peri does regular damage all the freaking time. Like, using her is wild. And I'm gonna go gambling. Really quick though, actually. I'm curious what the neural upgrades are, because the number of needed to launch 1 basic attack. Oh, that's really good. Oh my god, actually. Wait a minute. I might be losing a lot of money today. Hot investment. Okay. At the start, healing received, damage taken is reduced. But at the start, number of stacks is reduced by half, but a maximum of 6. Means bargain, capital protection. Okay. Now, what I'm curious, it'll be in our skill details. When anyone launches action support that does burn damage, you get 1 expectance. If she has 6, she has less than 6. After using an active, can want for every 3 stacks of hot investment. Okay. Its effect of the basic is changed to burn damage. Equal to 12% of her max HP to an enemy target for each stack of hot. That's insane, actually. Okay. I can say it plays very close to Nikke, only difference is either in the depth of the battlefield is small and they don't have overly flashy ultimates. Understandable. So, her ult weapon would absolutely shred with her. However, because I failed both 50-50s, and I got the weapons that I wanted, and I'm satisfied with regular Peri, because regular Peri and the regular MP5 that she has, it's still really good. It's a 10% increase to damage. It doesn't affect her crit. So when Peri eventually gets a rerun, then I'll go for her weapons. But now, I think I've invested enough. We have stopped gambling. Who the fuck am I kidding? Let's go gambling. Standard banner. We have to go gambling. It's a gambling game. What do you mean we're not going gambling in a gambling game? Aw, dang it. I already have her ultimate weapon. Aw, dang it. 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 You know what? What was I expecting? It's fine. We're good. We're good. I just got your first purple MP5 today. Let's go. Wait. Do you have Peri? It's not really worth getting a purple MP5 if you don't have Peri. But actually, wait, it could be. Because Peri's MP5, the ability is if you're below 75%, it increases damage dealt. So if you have a unit that's always taking damage, then yeah, it could work. But otherwise, it's a bold strategy. Let's continue the story, and then we'll take a business break. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Perry's very hot. She's a Oh, we're going in. We're just going in. We're gonna get a little help from our friends. So Perry's friends with Springfield. Perry's friends with Sabrina. Perry's friends with probably Groza. Yeah, I feel like Groza would be the best bet here. Okay. Let's do it that way. Okay. Very cool. So there is hope in the story. There is light in the darkness. There is Sabrina, surfing USA, even though she's Italian. The alternate outfits, some of the outfits don't always give them a special animation. I'm still on the fence of getting Faye's alternate outfit. It's a good outfit. It's kind of growing on me. Because it really fits her personality. And I feel like that's really important. If the outfit doesn't fit the personality, then it's not like, it just doesn't resonate as well. It doesn't vibe as well. Wow, we didn't eliminate all of them in one turn. We are slacking. Growing on you. Involuntary cosplay? Bro. This ain't cosplay. These are my regular clothes. This is just how I dress. That's what I told people at Offguy, and it was funny. I showed them my badge. Ness1228. That's me. Unironically, unabashedly Ness1228. I will say cosplaying's very fun, but it's really only fun if you have people to show it to. So, karaoke nights. So Peri was having the fight of her life, and we're just here squandering around. After returning to the settlement, Mei Ling and Sabrina immediately check on the vehicle used by G36 in yesterday's rally. Lies and slander. Let's take a gander. You're not going to be able to stop them unless you use force. You have a shotgun. I believe in you. Yes. The other way is the Frankie Spots 12 shotgun. As I try to calm down the two in front, a gentle voice suddenly speaks out from behind. What are you planning? What are you planning? You and your delicious lime green eyes, what are you planning? As I see your confident demeanor, the realization quickly dawns on me.
はい、順調でした。羅針盤システムについても考えがあって、ポルドニッツァさんとお話ししようと思います。ポルドニッツァさんってレースには出てないですよね。
Polonitsa has connections with Yakub. I'm sure she could do something about it.
闇ブローカーの考えは、汚染エリアの天気のように予測がつきません。敵味方がはっきりするまで安易に手札を明かさない方が得策です。
That's why we're underground brokers. We're shady dealers.
では指揮官、ポルドニッツァさんとお会いしてきますね。
Shady? Yes, I wear sunglasses. Springfield flashes me a sly smile.
向こうにとって損のないビジネスです。断られることはないでしょう。
She gonna make an offer she can't refuse. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Inside the tavern, Yakub negotiates with the individual on the other end of the call.
そちらの顧客の注文リストは私も確認しました。私の品揃えならきっとご満足いただけます。
This guy is holding all the fucking cards.
薬品、燃料、ありふれたものはもちろん、醸造酒の材料や鉱石の数々、あまり大きな声で言えないものもご用意できます。これらは政府エリアではなかなか見つけられません。つてに頼れば AI 搭載型機械もラインナップに加わります。 私のキャラバンの力、あなたもお分かりのはずでしょう。
I'm reading and following along. Why must you bonk me for Dead Space? Hello, you're a villain, but you're classy. I like the glasses. You look like the kind of person who would walk into Total Wine and More with a bunch of expired coupons and argue with the cash register person, the cashier, for 3 hours before they give up and just give you the fucking discount. That is the probably longest explanation I could say for Karen. Karen. Your name is Karen until proven otherwise. That's not Karen.
何を迷っているのですか?
You're the villain! It's you! A fucking Karen's been ruining the rally! God! Okay.
ならなおさら私を選ぶべきです。
Jakub sets down the wine glass he's been toying with for some time, without drinking it. Wine is for swirling and being pompous about. It's not for drinking. Unless you're me, I'll fucking drink it. He stands up and starts pacing around, revealing a cabinet lined with a dazzling collection of vintage bottles behind him. The wine industry's a scam! Get the cheap-ass boxed wine or the cheap stuff you get at a grocery store. Expensive wine ain't worth it.
資金も腕力もこの地域で私以上の闇ブローカーはいません。土地のことも一番詳しい。
わかった。その前に商品を見せて。仲介人として客の代わりに見極める責任があるんでね。
もちろんです。秘書に倉庫の住所を送らせます。時間に関しては明後日の午前なら私自ら案内して差し上げられます。
OK。期待させてもらうよ。
That was... When I heard okay, I wasn't expecting an actual okay. Okay? I got to okay a lot of people at Offkai. Whenever someone says, yo, Ness, I just say, okay, and do the little Smash Bros. Taunt bow.
ただ、仕入れが少し遅れている商品もあります。ですが必ずご満足いただけることを約束します。
I think a better idea would to instinctively PK fire people. That seems to get the people really going. Everywhere I go in a convention, I am almost always getting bombarded with someone going, PK fire! And I just turn around, whip my fingers at him, PK fire! And I just hit him with the PK fire. It's great. I forgot my keyboard doesn't work.
構わない。取引が成立したら納品の前日に用意してくれればいい。
その代わりと言ってはなんですが、今回のお値段。
Oh, a discount. Smiling, Jakub deliberately pauses for a moment.
2% 値引かせていただき
Ooh,
ま
a
す。
2% discount. Very classy. Can confirm. I watched Ness incinerate several people at Offkai. That's what happens when you try to engage in battle with someone who's dying, but secretly equips the lower HP equals higher attack perk. I had the soul of Peri all along. I would parry their approach with a PK fire. Jakub takes a sip of his wine, finally, calmly enjoying the stunned silence he has brought upon the intermediary. He had been waiting for this day to come, ever since he completed his first trade, ever since he sold the collapse piece he'd taken from the pocket of a hunter's corpse. Good job. That's something valuable you picked up. They go for a decent price. This day, Jakub still remembers the one broker who traversed both safety and contamination zones. The calculating look in his eyes, hidden under wrinkles, utterly distinct from the decayed, empty pupils of the hunter's corpse. They were different from his own eyes that were turning green from hunger, though both had glimpsed the mortality of their own kind. One was trapped in desperation and only saw the present, while the other weighed the risks and was fixated on the future. He's the kind of eyes that define a human? What does that make himself? And others living in the settlement? Such a thought briefly crossed Jakub's mind before being completely replaced by the exhilarating sight of food. Yo, I have food too! I just haven't eaten it because I've been streaming! On that day, Jakub made the first meal of his life and ate some coarse yet clean bread. The meal was ravenously devoured, and the taste has long escaped his memory. But one thing's certain, it was better than mud cakes. Great, so our villain is someone who crawled up from nothing. Am I supposed to sympathize with him for fucking killing Peri? No!
良心的じゃない。
She likes the 2% milk. She has the 2% milk. You just open these zippers. I just made that fucking joke. Oh my god. Drachen's voice drags Yakub back to the present.
当然です。ポルトニッツァとは比較にならないお値段でしょう。
And before Polonitsa offers 3%. Upon hearing the name, the person on the screen raises her eyebrows, and a grin breaks out on her face.
これは耳の早いことね。
商人として当然です。窮地にビジネスチャンスを奪われてはたまったものではないでしょう。
そうかもしれないね。そちらの誠意はちゃんと客に伝えておくよ。
Once again flashing his affable smile, Yakub raises his glass to toast at the screen. Insert DiCaprio toast.gif.
では今後ともよろしくお願いい
It's
たし
a
ます。
jolly cooperation.
作戦完了。
Well, okay.
戻らなきゃ料理が冷めちゃう。
It is time for a Bezos break. So what we're gonna do, this might be a slightly longer because I am out of tea and I could definitely use more. I'm gonna stuff my face full of food. When we get back, we will continue the story. We will actually do a Path Forger first, so don't worry if you miss coming back in time. We're gonna hit him with a Path Forger because I really like this game mode. But until then, I'll catch you all in about a little more than 3 minutes. This is to keep the ads off stream. So, Forger, I hardly know her. That's your Forger. That was a Spy Family reference. I'm hungry. I need food. Don't watch the ads. If you're subbed, you won't get ads. But still, don't watch the ads. It's time for video game. We're gonna forge our own path, and it'll be better than their path. Resource tiles is increased by 50%, and the probability of triggering hidden resource is okay. The cost of development plants and resource hubs. Resource allocation. You know what? No. Let's just get 5,000 points ahead of our competition. That's kind of OP, really. Alright, here's the board. We get to body Suomi today. Wait, what's the global thing? Item income from all random resources and resource coordination. Okay. Roll the dice. And we get the illusion of choice to go gambling. See? I was never gonna win the gold. But purple is good too. How come Suomi gets to roll a 5? This is bullshit. Let's see what I get. We're gonna clash with Suomi. We didn't really do much, but we'll take it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I roll another 4, let's roll a 4 to give ourselves the best chance to get stuff. Now, something about resources. When building or developing to a development plant, trigger a resource incident. Trigger a resource incident when stepping on this structure. What's a resource hub? Incident tiles are guaranteed to trigger resource incidents, and the chance of a maximum result is higher. Okay. That seems pretty cool. Let's try this, actually. Let's try the development plant and then the resource hub. Actually, no, resource hub and then development plant. Because then I could get the better resource. We're being resourceful today. Don't roll a 6. Motherfucker. Oh, that's good. Teleport to the nearest resource tile. Yo, resources! Can't believe I rolled a fucking 6. The whole point of stopping there was to not roll a 6. I guess one... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's roll a 4. And let's get some resource. There we go. Development plant. For resources. Give me my resource incident. It has better luck. That was not better luck, but okay. I'm actually losing because of that. Great. I could take this from you. Sweet. It's mine now. How does she have so much money? What the fuck? How am I losing this badly? Is increased. A good fortune event when a structure is obtained. Okay. You know what? Let's put all of our money on luck. Any good fortune events would greatly help us out. Alright. Do we win? No. Where's my good fortune event? It's a scam. I could use this to practically skip ahead. Yeah, if I like land here or something, I could skip ahead. Very cool. Okay, not quite what I was going for. I'm not getting the minimum, but I'm definitely not getting the max. I'm not good at this. How is she getting so much? What the fuck? What the hell are these? Wilderness tiles become increased? Do these count as wilderness tiles? I guess they do. Let's take some of her money. Easy game. Easy game. Give me your money. It's my money, and I need it now. She got another good fortune. What the fuck? I'm the one who built the good fortune statue. Oh, I got the shop. Incident tile. Okay, yeah. I could cause an incident. Where is the next it? Actually, let's teleport forward a bit. I don't want to land on those. I keep getting middling results, but that's fine. And let's roll the dice. Clash. I failed to clash, but I still get some money. I don't get how Suomi's getting so many points. What the fuck? Whenever Path Forgers land on wilderness tiles, the income for all wilderness tiles is increased by 80%. Oh my god. What the fuck? So every time I land on a wilderness tile, he just fucking gets absolutely wild buffs from wilderness tiles. Okay, that's how she's getting so much. That's some bullshit. I'm just gonna skip forward. We're gonna catch her. So close. Hey, jackpot. Very cool. It's not. I roll a 6 anyway. Don't tease me like that. I can't believe they've done this. Truly the moment of all time. I am in dead last. That's not good. Well, I've lost. This battle has been lost completely. The best I could do is try to take from her. But... okay. That was sad. I'm out of dice. How did that happen? What the fuck? Oh, right, because she gets crazy buffs from wilderness tiles. And Ness just loves being dominated by Suomi? Maybe. You know what? I'm stealing it too. Wilderness tiles, baby. We're gonna go wilderness tile. Now it's my turn. Okay, not bad. You got... oh my fucking god. This is what the chat has devolved into. Pioneer camps and supply stations. That's the name of our game. Go ahead and roll a 6 and get the show on the road. Okay, so Pioneer Camp. And a supply station. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I can see how this can really turn into something good. Go roll a 6. Okay, good, that's not a 6. The next structure I buy costs fewer credits, so if I land on one of her structures to take her from her? Maybe. That seems like a good investment. Okay, let's go ahead and try the Pioneer Camp. Let's try this. Oh no! He's gonna rob me! But it didn't quite work. 2001. She robbed me in 2001. But there's not really many wilderness tiles on this map, though. Unless the buildings count. Wow, nothing. I can take her construction camp. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Let's block her off. This is mine now. these do count as wilderness tiles. When you stand in front of a building. Okay, why don't we continue? Each supply station has its own chance to trigger this effect. Yeah, why not? Multiple supply stations. Let's just have a bunch of bonuses. No! Lamau! You get nothing. Okay, now we're the ones dominating. Very cool. Alright, let's dominate Suomi. We're getting our comeuppance. That didn't quite work out. I'm gonna steal that. I'm gonna catch up and we're gonna steal that. Okay, maybe I'm not catching up. Let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. So for those who don't know, I used to play 100% Orange Juice a ton. 100% Orange Juice is a game that's very similar to this, but it's more in-depth. It's like a dice board game. The easiest way to describe it, hey, good fortune, is Weeb Mario Party. The reason I stopped was because my friend group that used to play it with, I'm no longer in contact with. Oh my god, can I move forward, please? Okay, that works. We're good. We're good. I'm in a comfortable lead. No! Fuck! Okay. We are now probably in range to steal back her station. Okay, good. She didn't land on wilderness. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's roll a 4 and take this from her. My pioneer camp. Okay. Well, we'll get back to the main story. I roll a 1. If I could stop rolling 1s. I forgot to see what the Hanged Man does, but oh well. I'm sure I'll be okay. Yay, I'm gonna get a good fortune. That was not good fortune. Yay, I got a good fortune. That was not really good fortune. Storm rolled inland and knocked out your Wi-Fi for a few. Well, welcome back. I'm still here. And we're still gaming. Let's take more money from Suomi. Alright, we're finally making our comeback. Our time is now. Okay, maybe not, but that's a lot. Oh, I win. P. Know your fucking place. But you're not trash. I love you. Okay, I win. We have completed a path forge. We can claim our reward. We can now get back to doing the story. The alert signaling an abnormality echoes in this chaotic realm. As the Varjager camp descends into chaos, Peri crawls into a shady corner. And she's gone. Wait, she recovered herself? Gentlemen, we are so back. We are so back that in leaning forward to the microphone to say that, my throat decided to constrict itself. Okay, I have water. I hardly know. Why does my water taste like mint? Who put a mint in my water? That is not how this works. Why do I have minty water? No. What the fuck? I don't have anything mint flavored. I am not a mint enjoyer. Except for mint chocolate chip ice cream. A little ghost paid nest of his. Honestly, I don't watch who you're talking about, but I do like her. I just don't watch her. She's a special case of I don't watch her and I don't follow her, but I like her. Funny how that works. A familiar scene plays out, and it triggers Peri's memory of the night when she was deceived into breaking into the Varjager camp. However, she knows that her greatest obstacle right now is not the Varyugers, but rather
隠れても無駄です。
the voice.
今のこのメンタルログもすぐに消去して差し上げ
No, that voice in her head! Don't listen to it! Kinda same. I just miss her streams a lot, Lamau. Yo, I miss my streams too. Wait. Although the gateway to jumpstart the simulation program still exists, the entire sequence has been altered with the voice's disappearance and Springfield's intervention. Get better aim, Lamau. You want better aim? Check this out. To aim, you don't need to line up the sight picture. The trick to aiming the MP5, once you load it up correctly with the mag inside, and yeah, HK slap it. The trick, instead of aiming it properly like a normal fucking person, you hold it like this, and you just go ba 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 ba, and let the bullets guide your aim, and you could hit a broadside of a barn with this thing, probably, maybe, definitely. In any case, that's how you get better aim. Also worth noting, that is some of the worst fucking advice I've ever given. I actually tried that in my backyard, and I couldn't even hit the side of my shed. It was so bad. Let's get back to the game. Where she can catch her breath in her damage-ridden body, Peri immediately senses Springfield closing in. She looks around, trying to find an escape. Ba 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 ba. What's wrong with ba 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 ba? In the opposite direction of Springfield, the autonomous sentries she controls, Peri spots a small, jagged hole.
私の大きさなら
Yes! Use your sides to your advantage! That's how it works! That's one of the reasons I love you so much. The MP5 is very compact. Not to be confused with the MP5K, which is even more compact. The K stands for compact. Very nimbly maneuvers her way through the narrow alleys. Yet, as she follows her memory forward, she finds herself in a dead end where a passageway should have been. Only now does Peri realize that this virtual space constructed by the simulation program has also begun to crumble.
ここにいる限り私には勝てません。演算プログラムが巧妙に上書きプロセスを妨害していますが、時間の問題です。
Man! Standing in the middle of the alley, Springfield once again points her rifle at Peri. No, 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 no.
あなたを助けていた不具合はすでに修正済みですから。
Not the voice. It's my voice. I need this.
演算を続けても結果は変わりません。
Just like the simulations. Springfield inches towards Peri.
もう一度聞きます。あの夜、誰と話していたんですか？
Don't tell her. Don't tell her. Just say it was wiped in the memory wipe that she did, so it's her fucking fault. Lamau. Peri lifts her head in response with total silence. Don't tell them total silence. That's telling them something. You're giving them hints. Peri stares into Springfield's eyes, trying to muster her last bit of strength in an attempt to raise her gun. Ah! Without any suspense, Peri's core is once again destroyed by Springfield. I can't believe Peri is fucking dead again. She has become Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Peri collapses to the ground. Her body, along with the entire simulated space, gradually shatters into their original form, data fragments.
プロセス完了。修正報告をアップロード中。
Once again, red light flashes before her eyes. Anomaly upload failed. Ha! The same result again.
ネズミが一匹いたところで。
See, here's the problem that this imposter Springfield doesn't realize. It's not that Peri is stuck in here with her. It's that she's stuck in here with Peri. That's the trick. It's the Uno reverse of the ages. Springfield stares at the broken body of Peri lying at her feet as the simulated environment crumbles around her. Everything's reduced to data fragments and swallowed up by the endless digital torrent. Oh no, they're torrenting. The data's been erased. No! Oh no! Did she just factory reset Peri? Oh hell no! That was the story node. So I guess up next is the next level of Assault Simulator. Oh, I already did that. I guess we're doing more Pathforger. I'm cool with that. I like Pathforger. Yo! Oh my god, it's Lena and Leva! Yo! We get to see the UMP sisters! Income from resource tiles is increased by 50%. Okay. Maximum multiplier from good fortune incidents is increased by 6. Is that an Elden Ring reference? Yes, it is. So, oh, she's all about luck. What's this? Clash tile income. When landing on an incident. Alright. Pioneer. Let's try this Clash. Gold broker. I hardly know her. I think clashing is going to be very helpful for us. Okay, we should probably roll a 2 right out the gate. The reason is so we could get something going immediately. Okay, auction house. Trigger a clash incident. Ooh, I could spawn my own clash incidents. Incident tiles are guaranteed to crit trigger, and this effect only triggers once, even if multiple info centers are built. Okay.
Fish, 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 fish.
Motherfucker. Fish, 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 fish. Is this what you want? Is this what the people want? Hey Ness, today's payday. You know what that means. Fish, 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 fish. This is the fish of all time. I just got the dumbest idea. This fish has a pouch you can open up, and you could put something inside. Will an MP5 mag fit inside? No. However, I could have a fish, but then at a moment's notice, I could just whip this out and put it in, and I'm not gonna do it. Basically, fish. That's all you need to know is fish. I also like how the compartment to put something inside the fish is the same area you would gut the fish if you were going to prepare it for cooking. They didn't put it at the top, they put it at the bottom. And that's fine. The story behind this fish actually is a funny one. You could thank G11 for this fish actually. They were handing out these fish at one of the room parties in one of the hotels at Offkai. But I was way too sick to attend. And I really wanted one. So G11 actually got me a spare fish, and I'm all like, oh my god, you're a real one. So because of him, you know what that means. Yes, we get fish. Let's play some video game. Let's go ahead and grab our info center. This is gonna come in handy. Damn, the alert didn't go through. What alert? Are you alerting me of fish? Did I fail to set up the alerts on all of my... I should have. All the alerts should have been enabled. Oh shit. Did I not? Hold on. Do I not have my throne set up on here? I don't. I have Twitch alerts, but I don't have my throne alerts on this stream. Oh my god. I am the worst fucking streamer of all time. Jesus Christ. Let's check the damage! Okay, Court, you got me. You got me. I'm going to throne right now. What the hell did you do? Ow. Wait, why isn't it showing my throne? Okay, there it is. Motherfucker, just... Give me a second. I need to demonstrate what happened really quick. But to do that, I need to grab something else. Something I grabbed last stream, but I'm grabbing again because I have to demonstrate. So the meme is that on my throne, there is a certain item that is very fancy. And that item almost looks like this, but is in gold tiger stripe. And fucking Core, in his infinite wisdom, said, hey Ness, now you just need a gold tiger stripe one, so you could dual wield them, and it'd be extra memey. And I'm all like, why would I need a second one, when I already have one that's perfectly fine, and is cool, good, and awesome? And he's like, do it for the meme. And I'm like, you know what? Fine. If someone wants to fund this, they can. Told ya, payday was today. I can't shoot airsoft, so I will shoot vicariously through you. You know what I say to that? That's what I say. I just rack it back, and because the mag's empty, I have to use the slide release. Very cool. It is empty, right? Yeah, we're empty. That means I can do this. It's on safe. Of course it's on safe. There we go. For those who don't know, this is CO2 powered. You put the CO2 in the mag. Technically nothing. Oh, what did Core get? Yeah, your Wi-Fi died again. He got me nothing. He contributed another whopping 50 bucks to the Gold Tiger Stripe Desert Eagle, which you can get in Gold Tiger Stripe. I got this one in Chrome. It's on my throne. It's crowdfunded. If you want to crowdfund it and you want me to do an entire stream dedicated to the Desert Eagle and memeing about Gold Tiger Stripe and dual wielding these, this actually gets pretty heavy. Not gonna lie. But yes, Desert Eagle. It's expensive, but I think it's worth it. It's pretty cool. The real version of the gun is pretty impractical and is more of a proof of concept than anything. But when used in movies, it's super cool. When used in video games, those Tiger Stripes give no tactical advantage whatsoever. We'll see about that. Oh, by the way, fun fact. I actually had to get a very tiny Allen key set because the hop unit in the Desert Eagle is that tiny hole right there. And none of my Allen keys are small enough to fit that. Watch the gold one be marginally more accurate. I believe it. That'd be so funny. In any case, I'm gonna put this back and we are going to enjoy more board game in my Girls Frontline game. I like to joke that Girls Frontline was made for me. And honestly, it kind of is. This is definitely my kind of game. They really got me with this game. This is the video game. The first one. I never picked the first one. See? Every one I pick. It's the illusion of choice. Oh, sweet. Oh, fuck yeah! Okay, that was good. We got super lucky there. Now we just have to carry this momentum. We did not carry this momentum. I need to clash. We need to clash more. If I just don't roll a 3 or a 6, I'm good. I rolled a 1.
I went into a pet shop and said, "Can I buy a goldfish?" The salesman asked, "Do you want an aquarium?" I said, "I don't care what star sign it is. Will you sell me the fish or not?"
Okay. Nice. I like that. That was pretty good. I think the match ends when someone goes bankrupt. So if I just bankrupt one of the dolls, I'm good. Yo, let's keep on making these auction houses. And actually, trying to bankrupt one of them, I don't think is going to work very well. Let's just keep things coming. Don't take my shit. Thank you. Okay. What if I steal that resource hub? Guaranteed to trigger resource incidents. I don't want that. I want clash incidents. Don't roll a 2. Okay, that's not a 2. We're good. Bankrupt one? Nah, we bankrupt both. Bruh. Ah, we're clashing. No! Okay. I'd like to roll a 2 or a 4, but I don't want to force it. Oh wow, there's a lot of judgment tiles. Bam, 4, perfect. Okay, you're in the lead. Let's take some of my money back. No, don't do it. Okay, good. She didn't buy my thing. It's 2 against 1! Except I win. Just don't roll a 5 or a 6. Easy game. Fuck. Well, 6 is not the worst. Because I could still clash at the auction house. And continue taking her money. Oh, cat! Yo! We get cat cam! Let me... Hold on. This is complicated somehow. Cat! Hey, cat. That is an MP5. That is my lap. Hello. Hey, kitty. We get cat cam. Hello, cat. I am playing video game. I hope you enjoy. Wow, I am rolling everything except for the tiles that I want. This is bullshit. Okay. And now she's gonna get super lucky. I need to roll a 1 here. I need to roll a 1. Because I need to get these clash tiles. Very cool. Tip the scales in my favor. Lamau, you can't touch this. I'm too good for you. Don't do it. Okay, she didn't do it. What's this? I don't need that. Resuming. Good fortune, that's always worth it. Flash tile, yes. It's gonna pay for itself. Oh. Everything's cheaper. This is the cheapest. So this is going to be a free clash tile. Oh, wait. Incident tiles are guaranteed to trigger clash incident. Very cool. Let's trigger a clash incident. Let's get you. I win. Handily. Oh no, she got a good fortune. That's not good. Shit. This is very not quite okay. I don't want to roll a 1. I mean, I should, but... I guess we could do another... auction house. Just keep clashing. We do a little clashing. Just continually clashing. That didn't work. We both rolled a 1, though. I'm marginally ahead, but that won't last long. Oh, shit. Okay. We're still good. Clan of Clashing. Unironically so. He got good fortune. Okay, so now... if I roll a 3, and then next turn use my Clash card... I feel like that'd be the play. So let's roll a 3. Get some points. Very cool. He rolled a 3. Doesn't do much for her. Also doesn't do much for you. And then if I use my Clash card, that puts me all the way over here. Lets me Clash again. Bruh. We both roll 6s. We both roll 1s and then we both roll 6s. And now, I get to clash even more. I have just been clashing with UMP45 this whole game. It's like I'm doing it out of spite at this point. Don't you dare. Okay. It's rigged. It might as well be. Okay. 2 more turns. And now next turn, I should land on one of these clash tiles. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. That is probably not a clash tile. I don't think any of these are worth buying right now. Yeah, that wouldn't have helped me. Very cool. I mean, I think it would have. But it's fine. I am so far in the lead. unless you get a really good roll, which you did not, unless you get like super lucky, which you did not. Easy game. Easy game. What can I say? Bruh, you cannot touch this. I am the 100%ist of orange juices. Hi, kitty. Because I got the cat luck. She's in my lap. Very cool. Let's get our rewards. The next one's opens tomorrow. What can I say? Except your whale cup. What? Oh, I get it. Motherfucker. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, you got me. You got me. You actually got me. Never reveal your ace in the hole if the time is not right.
戻りました。今回の取引で得た結果、ご覧になりますか？
He got the goodies.
ああ、
Speaking of which, my tea is ready to drink. But I have to do it with my right hand because my cat has taken my left hand. Yoop. Okay, oh, she has lifted her head. This allows me to take a drink. Oh, ginger peach turmeric is so good. Okay. Hey, kitty. I didn't realize we get both cat cam and Peri the MP5 cam. We are eating good tonight. Speaking of eating good, my cat is sniffing at my food that I've had in front of me this whole time and have only eaten half of. Hey, kitty. I do have to make sure she doesn't do anything unruly. Like, dig her claws into my left thigh? Excuse me, cat. You dig your claws into my right thigh, not my left thigh. Ouch. My left thigh isn't calloused from your claw marks from the past 5 years. It's fine. Springfield's projecting. It's security footage. The camera's pointed right at the door covered by the curtain at Yakub's place. With a dim light, Yakub lifts the curtain and pushes the door open.
ここです。
Springfield pauses the footage and zooms in on the exact moment the narrow door gate is fully opened. After enhancing the image, Perry's petite silhouette is revealed from behind the gate. I immediately look at the time displayed on the screen. It was the very night that Perry went missing.
時間も合っている。
Uh-oh.
やはりな、監視カメラの不具合は言い訳に過ぎなかった。
Uh-oh. He is rigging the camera in his favor.
こんなものどうやって手
I
に
can't believe he's rigged.
ズッケロの経営からいろいろ学びました。一見一蓮托生でどんなに親しいビジネスパートナーでもふとした瞬間に競争相手になってしまいます。
Another to reveal the footage, bruh.
競争を制するのは情報を持つ者。汚染エリアでも
I bet there's somebody that wants to see Yakub fall. And, oh man.
そして情報の取り扱いは私の専門。
Was it Polonitsa? Or is it somebody from the inside?
それでポルドニッツァにはいくら
Of course it was Polonitsa. Bruh.
危険を冒して手に入れたんだ。相当値が張っただろう。
いいえ。
Oh. Springfield simply shakes her head.
お金にしか価値を見出せないのは有象無象の闇ブローカーです。 真の商人は何よりも関係性を大事にします。
Opportunities for cooperation. She's in it for the long haul. Oh boy. Springfield can go the distance.
ポルドニッツァ3レベルの闇ブローカーならその点は重々承知しています。代わりに彼女のキャラバンに潜んでいたネズミを捕らえて差し上げました。
Ooh. It was a tit for tat. Now that's a good deal.
ネズミ。闇ブローカーの事情は複雑だな。
指揮官の経歴と比べればずっとシンプルです。
それよりどうやって気づいたんだ？
I give Springfield a puzzled glance, but she doesn't seem to have any intention of offering an explanation. Instead, she merely blinks and smiles back at me. I really like how mysterious Springfield likes to be in hiding her methods and ways of doing things. In a sense, it kind of reminds me of myself, but hers is a lot more playful. Mine's a lot more, I'm a little shit.
もう種明かししちゃっていいんですか？今度2人とも時間が空いてる時のために撮っておきませんか？
They're gonna save it for the end. The epilogue cutscene. Let's go. I'm here till the
続
end.
きが気になる物語は読み手の期待を膨らませる。私もたまには指揮官の期待を背負いたいんですよ。
Seeing Springfield's sly grin, I can't help but let out a deep sigh.
わかった。
Well then, keep your
ヤクブのこ
secrets.
とで心配しなくて良さそうだ。
どうぞご安心ください。プラチナリゾートの時のように羽目を外していただいても
The
構いません。
Platinum Resort was not a big vacation. Things went south.
ただもう
Things are
少
going
しだけお
south.
待ちください。ヤクブの身辺は複雑なので、お茶会の前にコーヒー豆を厳選しなくては。
The tea party? Really? You're not beating the British allegations. Okay. Yakub is not happy. Late at night, as Yakub's about to enjoy a nightcap at his private bar, he receives a message that makes him slam his fist on the table, which I will not do because I don't want to scare my kitty. Polunitsa gave better terms. My client thinks we need to reevaluate both of your offers, says Draken. Lamau. Lamau. The cold yet terse sentences from Drashin made Yakub lose all his usual composure. He should have went 3%. That was a rookie mistake, dude. 2%? Really? You don't have to slam the table to scare the kitty. Just put a cucumber behind her. Check this out. This is not a cucumber. This is an MP5 meg, and if I put it behind her, nothing happened. See? If I put it on her, nothing happens. It's fine. My cat is so much better, so much more used to all those antics than those other untrained house cats. I mean, mine's barely even a trained house cat. She's potty trained, which is good. Except she likes to piss on whatever's on the floor in the bathroom. So now I have to keep my bathroom floor with nothing on it. No towels, no bathroom mat, no dirty clothes. Well. It's an adaptability that I'm willing to do, because my cat is my cat. I've definitely scolded her for doing that, but she still does it out of stress. Hey, if your cat's peeing everywhere, then that just means she's a VTuber. I mean, she's right here. Look at this cat. This cat is amazing. Outbid you at your own game? Yes. Lamau. Look at this math. Lamau. He mad. He mad because he's missing a card. He thought he was holding all the cards, but instead Polunitsa was like, Lamau. Whew. That was really rude. Yakub downs his glass of wine, barely managing to regain his coolness. That's not quite me. He pulls out the list he sent to Drachin in the afternoon. There goes the cat. Let me go ahead and whoop. Okay. Flipping through the documents, Yakub quickly calculates all the potential price adjustments. But no matter how he crunches the numbers, the ideal profit still remains an unsightly number too hard to stomach. Man's about to take a loss for his pride. Very cool. You get what you fucking deserve. Yeah. He mad. Nah. 2%. 2% ain't shit. Flashback.
あの闇ブローカーたちの戦力ではやられるのは時間の問題だった。それに殺したのは俺じゃない。
言い訳はそれだけかい？
Oh. So this is the start of their relationship. Very cool.
こっちだって人は少ないんだ。助けたらこっちもやられる。 汚染エリアでお人よしは真っ先に損する。落とし物の商品はコストがかからない。売値も抑えられて、集落の人間も仲間も全員得をする。
He's got a point though.
お人よしにならなかっただけかい。
However,
お人よしはいけないけど、商人の一線を軽々と超えるのはもっといけない。
uh-oh. If there's one thing you should never do, you should never, ever threaten a shareholder's bottom line. That is the absolute worst sin you can commit.
あんたは闇ブローカーに向いてない。
Oh! Words cut like a knife! Years ago, after tasting the benefits of trade, Yakub accumulated more lost objects to barter with brokers, ultimately joining Polonitsa's crew as a helper. For a very long time after that, he worked hard and rejoiced in every clean loaf of bread he'd earned through hard work. Dilated pupils no longer frightened him, and he no longer drooled over basic sustenance like a starving beast. Yakub was content. Now he could look at the goods and think about what price to sell them at tomorrow. All until that day when he was kicked out of the convoy, Polonitsa's coldly staring at him. Yakub remembered the very first broker he ever met. His wrinkled cover eyes were so clouded compared to Polonitsa. At his final meal before leaving, Yakub felt for the first time that the bread in his hand was so coarse that it was hard to swallow.
そっちは一線を越えなかったとでも言うのか。闇ブローカーに向いてないだ。ああ、そうさ。俺はお前たち
He
のような
thinks he's better than the yellow zones. He has graduated from the yellow zone. He's now a green and white zone broker. After all these years, Yakub often recalls those eyes from his memory. He angrily throws his terminal to the side. A stemware filled with wine shatters on the ground with a loud crash. Red liquid slowly spreads across the floor. Yakub stares at the blood-like hue and suddenly calms down. Well, now we know what calms him down.
いや、まだだ。
Hey, he's still holding the wine. He got another one. Very cool. He has reserves.
俺としたことが肝心なことを
Forget about his secret weapon. Violence.
闇ブローカーの戦場は何も仕入れだけではない。
Uh-oh. He's plotting.
方法はいくらでもある。だよな、ポルドニッツァ。
Smiling sinisterly, Yakub retrieves another wine glass and slowly fills it with a red liquor. I hardly know her. He phones his secretary as he downs the glass. Man's gonna get drunk.
ポルドニッツァに招待状をくれ。
An invitation. She can just decline. She's a woman. She's really good at declining invitations. How many more we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. We're gonna be here a while. But between every level, I still think it's worth it to go gambling, even if it's standard banner. I would like to get QJ up. I still have a V0 QJ somehow. After all that's happened, I would like to get QJ V1. That'd be cool. In fact, I would like to get more than that. What I really want is QJ V3. Because her V3, it applies overburn as well as increasing damage. Overburn is important because it's a burn debuff. I don't need to rely on a burn team to give that extra burn debuff on the target that she's hitting. Because she gets extra damage on her action supports on anything with a burn debuff, I believe. Pretty sure that's how it works. So why don't we roll for QJ? And as you know, whenever we roll, we have to say at a moderate volume as to not disturb the neighbors. Just kidding, I live alone. Let's go gambling! I didn't work. Okay, it's fine. We still get stuff. As I said earlier in another server, you can go gambling in these games. It's just unlike real world gambling, you don't win any real money back. You just put money in. That's it. That's how it works. So in that sense, it's actually worse than gambling. Maybe. We got Sharkry. Again. I'm trying to remember if there is a single stream where I did not get Sharkry whenever I gambled. But okay. Thanks, gambling. I knew I could count on you for gambling. This is This is the gamble of all time. Okay. That's fine, actually. It's standard banner. I still have a fuck ton of pulls in standard banner. By the way, I have never once ever paid for a standard pull. They give you standard pulls all the freaking time. It's wild. Not like I'm complaining. Let's get back to the story, shall we? Okay. Broker's principles. No matter what, there are some red lines that you must never cross. Don't cross the streams. Don't cross the red lines. A new day dawns with another round of the rally. The absence of a few participants from yesterday hasn't shaken the excitement of the rest of the Zeman rally. Listen! People are dying, and they're still coming to this rally. It's a blood sport now. Whenever I'm watching racing, because for those who don't know, I really like watching racing. I have a F1 TV subscription. It is my only recurring streaming subscription, outside of Twitch, obviously. I like watching racing, but whenever there's a crash and someone gets injured, it completely kills the vibe for me. I do not like seeing people get hurt in sports, especially sports that I like and follow. And I'm probably the only person in the world that does not like watching racing car crashes. I do not like it when that happens. I watch the racing for the racing, not for the crashes. Here in America, people just want to see the crashes. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm here for the race. Let's race. Let's fucking win. And let's not crash, please. Thank you. To toot my own horn a bit, back when I raced at the racetrack that I went to, I can comfortably say I was one of the cleanest racers there. People enjoyed getting into battles with me because they could trust that I would not run them into the grass and into the crash barriers. I cannot say the same for others. But I made a conscious effort to race them really hard while sitting up properly in my driver's seat with proper posture, because that actually does affect the weight balance ever so slightly. Who am I kidding? It's so marginal it doesn't make a difference. And after racing there for a few years, you get to really get a feel of just how hard you can squeeze someone on the inside or outside of a corner without actually running them off the track. And I feel like I nailed that margin pretty good, because I could get some serious side-by-side action with other people on the track, and it was wonderful. I'm guessing Peri got brainwashed. Peri's dead, and no amount of Mother 3 can bring Peri back, and it makes me sad. But wise man once said, be the waifu you want to see in the world. So I guess from now on, it's up to me to be Peri MP5. In any case, a new day dawns with another round of the rally, but people are dying. I wonder who said that. Good question. Okay, but what if we don't install the compass system? Formal line? You will all get executed with fairness? As the staff at the registration booth struggles to maintain order, a commotion breaks out in the crowd and the rowdy brokers suddenly make way for someone. Uh-oh. With her coat flaring behind her, Polonitsa strides forth along the path the crowd has parted for her. Oh wow, she can freaking part the crowd. Apparently a life hack is to carry a bicycle bell in your pocket, and whenever you need to get through a crowd, just ring the bicycle bell a few times and people will just part ways.
Yo, Polonitsa. 参加しないんじゃなかったか？
まあ気が変わったのさ。何やらいい商売ができそうなんでね。
Well, she got invited. While answering an antiquated broker's question, Polonitsa casually tosses a list at the registration booth.
うちのチームは全員揃った。調べるのも何か取り付けるのも好きにしな。
She's got influence.
待て。
Just as Polonitsa is about to leave, a voice calls out to her. He turns around, only to see Jakub in his suit, leisurely strolling towards her. Well, yeah, of course she had to accept your invitation. I can't beat the shit out of you without getting closer.
まさか昔馴染みの正体を無限にするわけにはいかないだろう。
You can feel the venom in her words. Once wise man told me, beat whatever Mossy Nugget you want to be. Bro, I could hook you up with a Mossy Nugget cosplay, just saying. If you really want to. Despite the smile on her face, Polonitsa's cold gaze stands out like a sharp blade tearing through everything. Disturbed by such a sight, Yakub tidies up his attire and smiles back. Finally accepted that you're a broker? Yeah, cause you're about to be broker after I'm done with you, eh? One of us? My, how you've grown. Yes. I threw you out earlier, but you have done well on your own. Nah, you're not grateful, you're spiteful, dude. Nah, do whatever you want. I do what I want. Because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yakub goes no further, merely spreading his arms out dramatically. Polonitsa looks around, seeing all the hustle and bustle surrounding them. With the rally race about to begin, there are still more people rushing towards the registration booth from afar. Watching the oncoming crowd, Yakub lets out a light chuckle while slowly shaking his head. Everyone funds a lot. Are you sure about that? This stream is funny, thanks. This is just CEOs at the top, watching everyone else scramble for each other. Yakub speaks with such a calmness, as if merely discussing a meal he's left unfinished. Polonitsa stares at her impeccably dressed acquaintance. For a moment of silence, she lets out a quiet sigh. He's gonna sabotage her shit. By the starting line, staff members finish installing the compass system on the vehicles of Polonitsa's team. The CEO is probably some random Reddit mod. Ew. Reddit mods don't deserve to be CEOs. What the fuck? Soon, following the signature gunshot, Polonitsa's fleet sets off with great fanfare. Yo, they have a fanfare system? They installed trumpets on their cars. Very cool. Meanwhile, the 4 new members scattered on board the Jeeps also begin their operation. Something? Ah. Oh, they've been disqualified, but that doesn't mean they can't interfere anyways. Just like the Varjägers. Now they're gonna investigate the compasses. Very cool. Sitting on the passenger seat, Sabrina helps Mei Ling connect a terminal used for data processing into the system. We get to hack her, man. I hardly know her, man. In the back seat, Mei Ling's already established comms with the commander. Wait, if you're in there, you're gonna die! We're hacking. Very cool. We're in. Yo, that's a cool spawn animation. Ta-da! Connection successful! Time to start troubleshooting. Yep, let's go. And we will troubleshoot this compass system after the break. It is time for a Bezos break. I get to finish my food. You get to get up, stretch, and do whatever you want for 3 minutes. Because I need a quick break. And after this, we will play the level and play the video game. But until then, don't watch the ads. I'm not kidding. Don't watch the ads. It's not worth it. Okay, so in the short time it took me to run ads, I got the hiccups. Very cool. We got Kukluk. We got Sabrina. Those two were in the cutscene. Mei Ling was also in the cutscene, represented by Papa Shop, because basically Papa Shop is Russian Mei Ling. And we have Mayhem Springfield, because she's in the event too. Let's let the game play itself. Motorcycle time. But for those who don't know, I do ride a motorcycle. And if that surprises you, trust me, it surprised me too. I did not see myself ever riding a motorcycle, but a few years ago, 2 years ago actually, I got the random ass idea. I wonder if I signed up for motorcycle training, just to see what it's like. And I did. And it turns out I passed the exam, and I accidentally got my motorcycle license. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm a motorcyclist now. And I told my family, and they're like, okay, let's get you a bike. And I picked out a bike I wanted. So I'm a motorcyclist now. That's how it works. Ah, shit. I'm gonna have to take over. I don't think the AI knows how to handle an enemy that is covered like that. Okay, I guess they do. You just throw an AoE and they get caught in the blast. Thanks, Kukluk. After a round of rapid scans, Sabrina disconnects herself from level 2. Online returns only silence, briefly broken up by Mei Ling's frantic typing.
メイリン、サブリナ、様子はどうだ？
すみません。調査の結果、羅針盤は確かに異常です。車両の位置情報が多方面に送信されています。
We're hacking.
でも、相手の方が1枚上手で、何度も試したんですが、受信者の特定ができなくて。
Receiver? I hardly know her.
君でも無理なのか？
Wow, these are some next level hackers.
こんなはずじゃないんです。ヤクブかバリアーグの味方に凄腕の技術者がいるのかもしれません。とにかく引き続き逆探知しますが。
Uh-oh, they're gonna get attacked. Mei Ling's voice is abruptly interrupted by an explosion. Wait, who's driving? Wait, Belka's there too? We just did combat! Nice. The comm ends in the middle of gunfire and the engine roars. I double-check the message Mei Ling sent me and the data returned by brief. Technical know-how far above their usual levels, modus operandi inconsistent with their past behaviors. Seem like these old friends of mine have suddenly changed. Heading down the terminal cluttered with information, I look out at the endless wasteland plains. Violent gales sweep up clouds of yellow sand, obscuring the sky above and the distant horizon. Even the sharpest hunter will find discerning the path forward in such obscurity an almost impossible task. I let out a heavy sigh. Could it be that? Places I cannot see. Varyagers are going through some drastic internal changes? No, they're Varyagers. There will always... It's too dangerous! You can't give a child alcohol! What the fuck? Polonitsa sits down beside Zaminda. Her hands are a glass of milk, there we go, and pats the little girl on her fluffy head. Her head is very fluffy and I love it. The warm, comforting aroma of hot milk wafts through the air. It holds up the glass, but does not drink it, instead staring intently at Polonitsa. Lactose intolerant! He's gonna muster the courage to face the Varyagers head on in a rigged battle where she will die. She wants to be the next Peri. Well, Peri died! Polonitsa laughs cheerfully.
それまでは大人に任せな、小さな英雄ちゃん。
This is an adult deal. Nice. Police reassuringly pats Amin the shoulder.
それにこのレースの結果は私の手札になるからね。実力はちゃんと証明しないと。
でも死んだ仲間の仇を取りたいです。この手で。
A minor shouldn't have to ever say something like that. Jesus Christ. Clutching the glass in her hands, Amina slightly lowers her head.
出発前に彼女が話してくれたこと忘れられないんです。ホワイトエリアのお金持ちの間で流行ってるものさえ分かれば鉱山に住んでる友達の役に立てるかもって。
Amina's eyes redden and she sniffs.
こんなことになるはずじゃ。
あんたはいい子だね、アミンダ。だけど覚えときな。闇ブローカーの世界に正義と平等なんてものはない。
Unspoken boundaries? Shit! I suck at those.
そして一線を越えたやつが代償を払う。
Like Yakub? Oh man. Yakub's gonna get what's coming to him. Oh man. We're gonna get the Yakub smackdown.
戻らなきゃ。料理が冷めちゃう。
Very cool. Alright. We are continuing. How much until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? We got 2 more. Yeah, we got time. I'm gonna take a quick break. We're gonna try the challenge mode of part 1 now that it's open. I don't think all of them are open yet, but we're gonna see what it's like. And for challenge mode, I actually have to give a shit. So the presets, I should have paid attention. They gave us Sharkery Jiahui, who's probably better than mine actually. Level 2, Insurmountable Arrow. Damp, okay. Does this... Wait, is this where she gets... At 2 tiles... in gaining 1 point of confectance. An enemy... A support action. Okay, so I think it's V3 that she gets her support attack each time. Presence of mind... 110%. Okay. AoE visit. Yeah, we'll go with my Xiaohui. My Tololo is better, and we'll go with a friend Springfield. So, Xiaohui, and we got Sharkery. Where are you at? Where's my Sharkery? We'll stick with what they gave us. Hey Talon, welcome in. We're actually playing the video game now. We're doing challenge mode, meaning I actually have to give a shit about what I'm doing. And let's go ahead and take Tater's Springfield. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Nah, I'd win. Let's take this reasonably. Let's do this. Okay. This is not the team I'm used to using. But that's not gonna stop me. Does this reach? It does not. Who else is lined up? They're lined up there, but I don't need to trigger them yet. This is connected to that. I could run up here. Oh, there's an idea. Okay, there's an idea. I could run up here, activate the switch. There we go. And I could AoE these clowns. I could also AoE... I don't want to do that. Let's do that.
Go.
Oh, that was a crit! Fuck yeah! Okay. Okay. Okay, we're off to a great start, actually. Let's take a Confectance, because every time I warp, that gives me a Confectance. Now, Sharkery probably can't do too much. Tololo's gonna get 2 attacks. So you're gonna break right. Oh, you can't break right. You have to go through the center, because these sides are blocked off. Good to know. So let's ult. The problem is, when I kill that frog, it's gonna aggro everyone up north, which honestly shouldn't be too bad. This is phase weakness, so this is fine. And that should aggro these guys. It did not. Okay, we're eating good tonight. Does this? Oh no, it only... Wait. I could... Okay, so it's not in my best interest to ult just yet. If I can move forward with the ult, I could ult them and hit a bunch of targets at once when Springfield rushes in next turn. So instead, I just bonk. Easy game. And now Sharkery. Will this kill? Yes. I don't need the ult. It'll just kill. Very cool. Okay. And I didn't aggro everyone. Now, up next, I want to take these guys out. I think they might have stun. They don't. They have acid, where I do take fixed damage. That's not nearly as bad as stun. Yeah, sometimes... Yeah, these are corrosive crocodile. Other crocodiles just straight up do stun, and that's some bullshit. This... Oh, I could hit a lot of them. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Get in there, Springfield. Let's rock and roll. Do a little dance. Let's fuck him up, fam. Boom! Can I get... I wonder, can I get a ultra kill? He gets an extra action this turn? I wasn't expecting that. I feel like it would be in my best interest to take this frog out. Because I can AoE these clowns from here. Unfortunately, it doesn't reach all of them, but that's fine. I can throw the arrow right there. And I can warp there because Japanese arrows are very useful. V3 and above, whenever I do that warp, she also does an attack. And I've already told myself that when the characters eventually get reruns, that's when I'll pull for dupes. But right now, my current priority is simply getting the characters. I could bide my time and not attack. Because if I attack, they'll attack. But I could just launch a freaking volley next turn. Yeah. Let's volley next turn. Patience. Because they haven't noticed us yet. See? Easy again. Up next, I can once again throw in a Jiahui and let's get a triple kill. Why am I even playing this game? Easy game. Nice. Next game. Very cool. This opens tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. Until then, let's continue the story. I like this story. It's a good story. Around noon, I decide to pass the time with the Zakero dolls at the fair while waiting for a reply. Fuck yeah! We get to go on a date with a Zakero! At last, my terminal suddenly vibrates repeatedly. Thanks, Ku Klux. They won! I open the attachments and verify the information sent back together with Springfield. We have our case. God, she's already grown on me since Girls Frontline 1, but seeing her like this now, in all these events that she's been in, and now that this is her event, I'm like, oh my god. I'm waiting for July 4th of next year to oath her. I like to wait for specific dates to oath my dolls. And yes, that is silly, but it's how I do things. And I am a very patient person. I will wait as long as it takes. Springfield smiles and turns around while clapping her hands. It feels finally reassuring after streaming for almost 2 years to know that I've been using QK Jikan kind of correctly for my BRB screen. I wasn't sure if QK Jikan was correct, but by the time I questioned that, I had already finished handwriting all the kanji, and I'm like, fuck it. The trio, who had been impatiently waiting at the nearby booths, quickly gathers around.
やっと終わったの？これ以上待ってたらせっかくのメイクが台無しだったよ。
店長、今度はどんなご用意を？そうですね。今回のお客様でしたら
Light roast? Nah, son. I always go for dark roast. When I was getting that $4 airport coffee, I was like, yeah, can I just get 8-ounce coffee, black? And the cashier was all like, dark roast okay? And I'm all like, you just read my mind, lady, let's go. The roast was very burned. I do not recommend Starbucks dark roast coffee. It tasted burned. I enjoyed it, but it is not nearly an upper echelon of coffee that I have drank. Then again, I might have gotten a bad one. Who knows? It's an airport coffee. Who knows? I'm the bad guy. You know how bad I am? Check this out. I'm so bad, I put Bon in a jar. That's just a joke that's been going around the community ever since I posted that I got the Bono standee at Offkai. Several people in her community were like, all right, now put her in a jar. And you guys saw in my Offkai recap stream that she wouldn't fit in the jar, and I thought that was the funniest shit ever. So when I went to my mom's house to help her out with housework, as I usually do, I was like, hey mom, you got some spare jars? And she's like, yeah, just head out to the shed. Because they used to like do a lot of pickling and canning and stuff. And I just reached into the shed. I found a bunch of snails. But there was this jar. And I now have Bon in a jar. This is the acrylic stand. Like this is how you treat your not Oshi from Offkai. Very cool. Go follow Bono Jim. She's funny. He also streams when I don't stream. So if you're like, damn, I wish I could watch someone, but Ness isn't on, then first of all, what the fuck? Second of all, go watch Bono. She streams at night. Let's get back to the game. Supplier? I hardly know her. Under the watch of the Zakero dolls and I. Springfield dials a familiar number. Uh-oh. The contract has been signed. That's a stern voice. That can't be Polonitsa. Wait! Whose side is she on? What? 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 I thought she was the bad guy! I need to sate my gambling addiction for this. Oh my god. Go gambling. We need to go gambling after that. You can't just drop that on me. Did we just win? Oh my god, I think we just won. Holy shit. Yo, we won! We're winning, son! Who's on whose side for what now? You weren't paying attention. It's fine. We're winning, son. Do I get QJ? We're about to find out. Aw, dang it. 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 It's funny because that gun was a QJ. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it, they're teasing me. Aw, dang it. Actually, just kidding. I love this. Alright, up next we find out if I got the 50-50 or not. We got the 50-50. We got the 50-50. We got our QJ. I have a V1 QJ. Life is good. This is the first step, actually. My QJ, the way I use her, is best used with in regular use, but I don't use her in regular use that much. But I'm happy. This is a very good result. I have one less reason to use your V1 QJ. Listen, V1 QJ is good. I just want V3 QJ, and here's why. So V1 QJ, her regular attack, her second ability, at V2, if you get a kill, then it increases the support damage. The reason why this isn't very useful to me is because the way I use QJ is almost exclusively against bosses. And unless those bosses summon minions, then I really only use Common Rail on the first turn just to get her to 6 Consectance Index while still giving her a support boost. And then from there, I just use her ult every turn and get all 4 or more support attacks. Your QJ's better than mine? Listen, the only reason why my QJ is better is because 1, I've maxed her levels, and I have a level 2 Golden Melody, and the attachments aren't too shabby. These should be fire. These should be fire. What the fuck is wrong with me? These should not be ballistic boosts. Oh my god, my QJ is about to get better. Let's fucking go. Where's my fire attachments? Health, defense, attack. It's not the worst. What's this? Crit defense. Oh my god, yeah, fuck yeah. Alright, what else we got here? Scrolling through all my attachments. Defense, attack, defense. That ain't it, chief. Okay. Listen, when I had her, I didn't have her ultimate key that turned her support attacks into fire. So it was worth it to use standard because back then, before her ultimate key, she would do physical damage with her support attacks. But now that I know she does fire attacks, I can go ham. Health defense, attack boost is good. Crit rate is also good. I'm gonna go attack. Yeah, attack boost. Let's see if we can find something better. Attack defense. Crit health. Health. Wait, that ain't even it. Attack defense. And health. Crit and defense. Attack. A flat attack. That's not even that good. Oh, I have a lot. Really quick, I'm curious. What is your current crit rate? How do I check that? Crit rate, 39%. So, like a 4% increase is actually significant. Let's go back in and get that. That seems worth it. So an attack boost of 3.4. Let's change that. Let's get that crit rate. Where is it? Crit rate and defense. Sure. That's fine. We could get something better later. Lastly, health, defense, health. That's some dog shit. That better not be the only one. Okay, good. Attack. It's better than nothing. I mean, this is also health, defense, attack. This is attack, health, health. What's this? Attack, health, health again. I want a percentage attack boost. Fuck! Oh. Let's get something different. Let's get anything that has a percentage boost that helps me. That's flat. That's a percentage-based attack boost. That's as good as we're gonna get. They're well-rounded enough. As you can see, I got a fucking sick muzzle break for her. Wait, there's a lot of AR muzzle breaks. Could it be that I didn't wipe all of them? I just haven't obtained them because I don't pull for those? That'd actually be funny. Wait, I did wipe a lot of them. There's no getting around that because I was just doing flat wipes just to clear up space and I accidentally took them out. It's fine. Let's just boost these. Now my QJ is going to be even more cracked than before because she'll be doing 20% more damage at all times. I am a fucking idiot for not noticing this sooner. Unfortunately, I am a very set it and forget it kind of guy. So, for better or for worse, there you go. Now my QJ will be a lot better. Fuck that shit! I want to redo. Give me an attack boost that's worth it. Oh my god! One more. Third time's the charm. Better. We'll take it. That's what I want. Okay. Okay. We salvaged it. That looks like shit. Oh, good. I have the, I like the look of the weapon as is. Sometimes I'll put something on it to make it... Ooh, I like that. To make it look a little more stand out. But for the most part, the way the weapon comes, I like how it looks. Sometimes... Ooh, a hollow sight. Nah, I don't need it. Underbarrel. I mean, the underbarrel microphone. The shit you can do in this game. Oh, right. I forgot. I unlocked something beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Peri, my beloved. I need to put this on. This. I like this. Does it come with... It comes with one of these. Okay. We might as well put that on there. It comes with... I really like the iron sights of the MP5. A hollow sight is good too, but I'm gonna leave that off. It's my gun. I can do what I want with it. In fact, I'm gonna remove the aiming device. This. Behold. There we go. That's not what I wanted you to do. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing! That wasn't the thing. Can you do it the thing? It's an MP5. I know. It's literally the same model. Okay, so weapon skins don't do the thing. But I can do this. I said I can do this. Why isn't she doing the thing? Oh, now she does the thing. When you zoom in... Wait, what if I do it first thing? And I just zoom in. I'll make her do it. I like her look without the glasses. I don't like when she just wipes them with her fingers. Unless she has the microfiber cloth fingers. Because this is Cybertruck 2020. Or whatever. It's close enough. Let's get back to the main story. I bet that may be the event story. I've stalled long enough. The outcome of this battle was decided from the very beginning. As the taste of black tea settles on my tongue, I see Jakub rush in with his secretary. Since we're the only customers in the cafe, Jakub quickly directs his attention towards us, but a look of caution and confusion naturally crawls onto his face as he notices the presence of Polonitsa.
この話の続きはまた今度にしよう。
ああ、済んだら一杯おごっておくれよ。
Polonitsa stands up calmly and leaves in a carefree manner. As she walks past Jakub, I see her stop for a moment, and then Jakub's expression becomes even more gloomy. Lamau get fucked. Jakub curses softly and moves to find another table to sit at.
ヤクブさん、ご一緒しませんか？
あいにくですが、先客がいましてね。
Well, he's busy.
テーブルを隔てて商談をするつもりですか？なかなか独特な習慣をお持ちのようで。
どういう意味ですか？
なるほど。私の情報を教えていないんですね。ドラヘンさんは確かに信頼できる。
Uh-oh. He's revealing some cards.
ドラヘン？あなたがドラヘンさんのクライアント？そんなバカな。一回の賞金ハンターがこんな。
確かに賞金ハンターには過ぎたビジネスです。しかし依頼人とは何の関係もありません。なんならドラヘンさんに確認してもよろしいんですよ。
Oh boy. Things are getting really mixed up and entangled now. It's so hard to tell who's on whose side. I show him the comms interface with Draken on my terminal screen.
いや、信じましょう。
Jakub quickly adjusts his expression and takes his seat at the opposite end of the table from me in Springfield.
私との商談をご所望でしたら、最初から
He's like, shit, bro, why'd you say so? Instead of responding to Jakub right away, Springfield smiles and calls G36 over.
今日は長丁場になりそうですね。センターレイシーさん、お飲み物を。
He has all these drinks and we're the ones serving him. At Springfield's behalf. Yo! I like this. I really like this. Holy crap. This is not... It even full screens. They got me. They fucking got me. They got me. Okay. It's gonna be a good game. At Springfield's behest, Sentaidesi nearly clears away the tea set used to host Poldenitsa. Then she brings warm coffee for all three of us.
どうぞ。
この出張市場イベントの主催者というご身分もありますので、私が間に立つ形にさせていただきました。ホワイトエリアのお客さんの用心深さはヤクブさんもご存知でしょ？
もちろんです。先ほどは失礼いたしました。こちらの条件はすでにお知らせした通りです。ご不満があればいくらでも相談に応じましょう。
ドラヒャンさんからすでにお聞きしていると思いますが、ポルドニッツァの方からさらにいい条件を提示され、暫定的合意に至りました。
We're bargaining!
お言葉ですが、ポルドニッツァは代理人といえど、噂ほどの実力者かは甚だ疑問です。ご存知かと思いますが、彼女のチームは今日レースに出場しましてね。ただ、羅針盤による位置情報はすでにロストしました。バリアーグにすら手こずるような闇ブローカーなど信頼できますか？取引が成立しても商品を無事届けられる保証はありません。その時損を被るのはあなたです。
彼女のチームが本当にやられたと？
当然、羅針盤システムに間違いなどはありません。位置情報はあなたも確認されたでしょう？
We're about to flip the script. Let's fucking go.
なるほど。依頼人にこの旨をお伝えします。今日お会いしたのは実は別件のためで。
ほう、それはどういったもので？
Rather than pushing to respond, I leisurely take a sip of my coffee made from lightly roasted beans, relishing the refreshing flavor. So that's what the light roast is for. Yakub, meanwhile, waits patiently and eagerly. It seems that he has fully accepted our identity. Yo, nice. I've had light roast coffees before. They're decent. They're different. They're not my preferred, but as a change of pace, like at work when we run out of dark roast, I try a light roast and it's not bad.
スプリングフィールド。
はい。すみません。指揮官はお疲れなので恐縮ですが、ここからは私が代わりに。
Jacob's smile freezes. Oh boy.
わかりました。それでどういった内容で？
Nice.
簡単です。情報を交わせてください。初めてお会いした時、私と一緒にいたペリーという人形をご存知ですか？
Oh,
彼女の行方が
straight
知
to
り
the
たい
point.
んです。
その件なら秘書がお伝えした通り、心当たりはありません。
話はこれからです。闇市に存在しない商品はなく、あるのは払えない値段だけ。まずはこちらの支払う報酬を提示
We've come to bargain. Oh boy.
いいでしょう。
Are we about to blackmail him? Springfield gently blinks.
沈黙。
何？
あなたがバリャーグと結託している事実を墓場に
Yo!
持っていきます。
The blackmail! Yakub sets down the coffee, the bottom of the cup making a dull thud on the table.
聞き捨てなりませんね。私がバリャーグなどと？そんな力、私にはありませんよ。
そうでしょうか。あなたの影響力は通常の闇ブローカーの範疇を逸脱しています。
Oh! Springfield turns on the terminal and shows Yakub a report.
ブリーフは常に様々な地域のバリャーグの活動を観察・記録しています。記録によれば、この地域のバリャーグの被害は甚大で、賞金ハンターが次々派遣されたものの、一向に改善が認められません。しかし、ある時期を境に、あなたのキャラバンだけ無傷で生き残り、 ライバルはことごとく活動を停止しました。
She figured him out.
あなたがこの一帯最大の闇ブローカーとなりました。活動範囲は拡大する一方、まるでバリアーグよけの魔法でもあるかのように。
魔法？すべて実力ですよ。この辺は鉱物資源が豊富です。採掘に来る者は後を絶ちません。バリアーグもバカじゃない。弱い方を狙うのは当然です。
Oh yes, consistency is definitely luck.
ええ。そして採掘に訪れた者たちは一番土地勘のあるあなたから情報を買っていたはずです。
Nice. She's getting him.
それが何だというのです？バリアーグは常に動いてますし、環境情報だって生ものです。
なるほど。口を割らせるには報酬が足りなかったようです。
Springfield smiles and gently taps the terminal. The screen flickers on before cutting to some footage of the wilderness. Sabrina drags a Varieger in front of the camera. Bruh. The captured Varieger struggles to break free from Sabrina's hold. Glukai moves in, deftly yanks on his writhing arm until it is dislocated, and finally snatches the terminal from his hand. She then shows the terminal to the camera. On the small device, several dots can be seen flickering, the exact coordinates of Polynesia's team. As she speaks, Kluka aims the gun at the vehicle not far behind. Following a muzzle flash, the screen on the vehicle shatters. The positioning device is destroyed. Simultaneously, one of the dots flickering on the terminal disappears. The footage ends. The cafe returns to silence, with Yakub's expression becoming far more sour than before.
羅針盤のインストールは全ての参加者に義務付けられています。バリアーグが位置情報を知っているのは偶然でしょうか。
Oh, nice. You're just straight up selling out to the Variegers. He's sweating! He's sweating! We got him!
俺は明らかにバリアーグが羅針盤をハッキングした結果だ。参加者の安全を守るためのシステムがこのような形で利用されて残念でなりません。こうなってはシステムを停止させるほかないでしょう。
Before Springfield can stop him, Yakub calls out to his secretary behind him.
何をほうけている？バリアーグが皆さんを撃ち殺す前にシステムを止めないか？
はい。
The secretary hastily takes out a terminal and frantically taps on it.
停止しました。
With the system turned off, a smile of relief appears on Yakub's face.
これで参加者の安全は守られました。ご報告感謝いたします。ご安心ください。もう私たちもバリアーグも位置情報を知ることはできません。
Bruh.
それは何よりです。ね、指揮官。
はい、これで一安心です。
お礼にそのペリーという人形の捜索に全面的に協力させていただきましょう。何かあれば
We almost had a
お
deal.
伝えください。
Yakub smiles again in a friendly manner. In response, Springfield simply takes a sip of the coffee and sighs helplessly.
商人は何よりも信用が大事だと個人的に思っているのですが、
Ooh,
残
straightforward.
念ながらあなたは信用に足る人物ではないとお見受けします。
Smiling, Springfield picks up the terminal and presses the play button again. On the screen, evidence of Yakub's meeting with Peri is replayed.
ペリーが失踪する前の映像です。面識はあるはずなのに、
Yo!
一貫して関与を否定されて
We
ま
got
す。
him! Yakub glares at his secretary, who looks just as clueless as he is. Thinking back to prior events, he comes to a conclusion. While he successfully planted a mole in Polonitsa's team, his own team has also been infiltrated without his knowledge. Yo! We have backstabbing backstabbers! It's freaking Mexican standoff all over again. Let's fucking go.
ポルトニッツァ
あなたの部下はこれよりも多くの情報を提供してくださりましたが、今は商談中です。あまり困らせないよう指揮官に言いつけられています。 誠意を見せていただければこちらもある程度は譲歩できますが。
Springfield's so fucking threatening, even though she maintains a calm demeanor. Holy shit. This is what I love about Springfield so much. The way she can essentially twist the knife while still being, without changing herself at all.
これはやられました。可能ならまず誤解の方を解かせてく
You're
ださ
not
い。
getting out of this.
あの夜、私は確かにペリーさんにお会いした。初日のレースで優秀な成績を収めた彼女を迎え入れようと思ってね。
まだまだ報酬にご満足いただけてないようですね。
My love for Springfield grows more every day. Yo, same. Springfield sets down the terminal and gently spins the cup in her hand.
ドラヘンさんへお伝えした倉庫の場所を覚えていますか？このように面談の時間と場所は変更しましたが、事前に様子を見に行かせていただきました。
We investigated.
確かに大したラインナップです。市場の闇ブローカーたちが自分たちの奪われたはずの商品が並ばれている光景を見たら
Bruh.
どういった反応を示すのでしょうね。
As if hearing the most amusing joke he's ever heard, Yakub leans back into his chair with a sense of relief.
闇ブローカーの扱う商品のバリエーションなどたかが知れる。私が奪った証拠はどこにあるというのです？商品に彼らの名前が書かれてるわけでは
Stolen
あるまい
goods,
に。
bruh.
言動から察するに、あなたはグリーンエリアの人形ですね。指揮官から教わりませんでしたが、汚染エリアにはシリアルナンバーも置き手もない。あるのは金とそれを持つ人間だけ。
随分とお行儀がいいんですね。
Bruh.
どういう意味です？
ここは汚染エリアで、あなたは闇ブローカー。いつから汚染エリアでは証拠が物を言うようになったんです。
Yo! Flipping the script! Lamau! Ha! Using his own logic against him! Let's fucking go! Seeing the sudden realization in her opponent's eyes, Springfield doesn't follow up right away. Like a playful cat with its prey cornered, she now only seeks entertainment, motherfucker. And here we go.
闇ブローカーの法廷があるなら見てみたいですね、指揮官。
当然。世にも奇妙とはこのことだ。
Yakub sits across the table and picks up his cup in an annoyed fluster, only to realize his cup has long been emptied.
おや、飲み干したようですね。センタオレイシーさん、継ぎ足してください。
お構いなく。
Make him piss himself. Give him too much coffee. Yakub instinctively wants to refuse, but he can't help but swallow the rest of his sentence under Springfield's smiling gaze and watch as Sentadesi approaches with the coffee pot to pour coffee into his cup. Time slows down to an unbearable crawl as the coffee slowly floats. Finally, Sentadesi quietly withdraws while a petite doll brings her another pot full of freshly brewed coffee. But I think Yakub isn't in the right headspace to notice that.
確かに私はグリーンエリア出身です。仲間と共にカフェを営んでいました。良好な関係を維持している間は芳醇なコーヒーをご提供しましょう。
In many ways similar to Phase Connect, she is just a coffee company. Nothing more. Clearly.
しかし今は指揮官の戦術人形。コーヒー以外のものもその気になればご提供できます。
Springfield's sentence is followed up by a targeting laser deliberately flashing before Yakub's eyes, ultimately landing right on his temple. Yakub looks up in panic, but the sunlight outside temporarily blinds him. After regaining his vision, he sees the maid with her downcast eyes holding the coffee pot and staring calmly at him. Further away at the bar, a petite doll with exquisite makeup draws a heart in the air with a sweet smile. All this makes him freeze in place. Instead of saying something, I merely pick up my coffee and take a sip. Sip time. A light roast. Must have tasted incredibly bitter for our friend Yakub here. Yakub's laughter breaks the silence.
お見事です。 ここまで来たらもうおとぼけは通用しませんね。
And now here it comes.
ああ、そうさ。俺はバリアーグと手を組んでライバルを排除してもらっていた。それがどうしたというんだ。汚染エリアはそもそも弱肉強食。
Bruh. No
お前たち
rules.
やポルトニッツァのような金と武器に物を言わせてきた連中が必死に生きてる人間の何がわかる。
Lamau. We're just better.
俺だって正々堂々と生きたかったんだ。死人のものを回収して何が悪い。簡単に人を信じるような間抜けも遅かれ早かれ死ぬんだ。だったら俺が有効活用した方が人のためになる。
Man, this guy. This fucking guy. I look at Yakub, who's consumed by rage and frustration. But I have no desire to argue with him. I've seen his kind before times than I can count. A soul twisted and utterly consumed by the contamination zones. While collapse radiation physically mutates humans into mindless beasts, desires born out of this harsh environment slowly turns them into demons. Although tragic, no excuse for the atrocities they've committed. Rage and survival instincts may allow one to weather the storm, but losing them oneself in them will turn anyone into a monster clad in human skin.
ポルトニッツァに追い出されてからどんな目にあったか知っているか。安い商品を乗せた車に目をつけられないか。狂った生き袋に襲われないか。コーラップスストームに巻き込まれないかとビクビクしながら汚染エリアを行き来する日々だ。
Are we supposed to pity him?
毎回経験に祈ったつもりなんだけどな。何事もなく戻ってこられたことは一度もない。
So basically what's going on here is that because he suffered, others must suffer the same as he has. Breaking the cycle of suffering takes a lot of strength and willpower, and that's something of a personal battle that I've undertaken for myself as well.
それで思ったのさ。利用できるものは何だって利用してやろうってな。ここではどうせ力が全てなんだ。あのバリャーグたちさえいれば俺のキャラバンは永遠に最強だ。お前たちもポルトニッツァも俺を舐めていた闇ブローカーどもも誰も俺に勝てない。
He's been exposed and he's still talking shit. Okay.
ああ、そうさ。今回きっと助けて
Don't we have a gun pointed at his head?
戦術人形がいるからなんだと言うんだ。俺が死んだらあいつらも黙っちゃいないからな。今すぐ呼んで。
Yakub takes out his terminal, but it begins ringing even before he has time to make the call. Wait. Oh. There's a gunshot, and then the communication gets cut off.
どういうことだ。
ヤクブ様、我々の所有する倉庫が次々とバリアーグの襲撃を受けています。
Yo! The Varjagers have turned on you!
なんだと。
Meanwhile, my terminal also receives a call from Groza.
指揮官、ブリーフからの支援が到着したわ。
Nice. I look at the panicking Yakub.
これ以上損失を出したくなければ今すぐ残りの倉庫の場所を言え。
We're making a deal. Yo! Alright, there's gameplay. I forgot we're playing a game. It's video game time. Varjager raid. Groza is here too. We've reached the coordinates of the indicated warehouse, now sharing environmental data. There are many Varjagers here, so please be careful, Commander. Yeah, data received. Let's start. I'll leave this side to you. Understood. You won't be disappointed. Alright. It's Groza time. Okay, so Springfield's here. Where's my Groza? There she is. And I recall Sabrina was in the cutscene. Actually, no. Not only is Groza here, G36 is here, and Sharkry is here. Those were the people in the cutscene. Let's set you go last because that's better. You go first. There we go. That'll work. Perfect. This will be probably the last level we do, and then we'll call it a stream there. Another very rare, lengthy stream from me. But because tomorrow's Friday, I can stream long, so we are finishing the event tomorrow. That's how it's gonna work. Today, Today is today. I had fun today. 15,000 damage is a lot of damage. Holy crap. I wonder, there's some achievements, and I just noticed the oath ring. The oath ring appears in cutscenes. Holy crap. That's amazing, actually. That is a beautiful detail. Okay. Okay. Now I just have to wait faster for these dates to arrive. Very cool. What was I talking? Oh, right. Tomorrow we're finishing the Peri the Platypus event. I just said platypus. It's an MP5. I mean, if you cross your eyes and take off your glasses, it could kind of look like a platypus. Maybe. Kind of. Perhaps. This guy does electric damage. Nobody does electric damage in this game. The only one so far is Moxie Nugget and Lena, apparently, but she is not added to the game, and she never will be. They're gonna continue teasing us with Lena, and she's just not gonna be added. It's gonna be funny. They're gonna pull the meme of like, yeah, I think I'm forgetting something. If you forgot it, then it must not be important. Yeah, you're probably right. And it's just one of the most important popular characters in the entire freaking franchise. Like, okay, that it do be like that sometimes. She spin. I like that spin. That's a good spin. That's some good spin. Very cool. I win. Well, it's ours now. CJ, welcome in. I'm almost out of tea, but I'll drink some more just for you. And I'll drink it with proper posture. You came in near the end of stream. After this cutscene, we're gonna wind down. Okay, I finished my tea. Wait, just kidding, there's still some left. Okay, now I finished my tea. I ate my dinner and finished my tea, all on stream. Upon hanging my communication with Groza, I look over at Yakub, who's still stubbornly trying to contact his warehouses. The hollow gaze in his eyes has completely replaced the dignified facade he had previously on. How can you see his eyes or his sunglasses? Of course we didn't protect your properties. Because you killed Peri the MP5! It's your fucking fault! X-ray vision is very powerful. Yakub suddenly throws the terminal aside and yanks on his hair. His once meticulously maintained hair now lies jumbled strands on top of his head, reminding me of the slum dwellers forced to live underground with no access to clean water and no way to maintain personal hygiene. Yo, that is a fancy way of saying he now looks like a bum. Lan? First, hey, Ran! Welcome in. Good morning. Springfield glances at me hesitantly, only continuing after receiving my nod of approval. Yeah, Ran's here. Well, the Varjägers are operating on someone else's plan. Of course, you're dealing with Varjägers! They're less than human, like bruh! Yakub suddenly pauses. It's a bluff! Lamau. The giggle. Springfield's silence completely breaks Yakub's last bit of resolve. Being played like a damn fiddle! Nice! And we're still talking business! Oh my god! The reward you deserve. A bullet to the face. Okay. Give us Peri the MP5! He knows! Of course he knows. That's kind of like the whole point. In the middle of the night, Yakub emerges from the other side of the secret door and sees Peri the MP5 waiting for him. Flashback!
本日のレースお見事でしたペリーさん。この調子ならすぐに情報に必要なポイントを集められるでしょう。
You'll get what you want is definitely how I translate wakatta yo. I mean, in the context of the conversation, it makes sense. There is a lot of localization that I'm also picking up on. That I'm like, that's not a machine translation, but in terms of localizing and how English speakers would actually convey a conversation, that works. It also based on his personality and everything that's happened so far. Yes. So while I get what you're saying, I'm also learning a lot about the difference between translation and localization, and I can really appreciate a really good localization. Another good example is the Mother 3 fan translation. After playing both the Japanese and fan translations of the game, that fan translation is fucking peak.
ありがとうございます。それより師匠の手がかりを見つけたというのは。
ええ。これは知り合いから聞いた話ですが。
なるほ
ど。まさか師匠がクリスタルハンターになって名前も変えていた。
Changed her name? Shit.
見つからないわけだ。
He's no longer Thompson. Thompson is Thompson. How do you not? Okay. Oh yeah, I was on the localization side of arguments a lot during study abroad because I had roommates that would constantly bash subtitles anime when we watched it together. Yeah, right?
少々お待ちを。実はこれから出荷の予定があるのですが、せっかくですし乗っていかれては？
It's a trap! He trapped her!
いいですか？ではお言葉に甘えて、今指揮官に。
実は出荷予定の商品はそのクリスタルハンターたちが必要としている補給で一刻の猶予もありません。ペリーさんは今すぐ向かってください。エルモ号には
I can't believe it. I can't believe you trust this man.
あと2分もすれば出発します。さあ。
That is like the You are an experienced underground broker. You know how scams work. They pressure you with something that you think you really want, and then they do the time pressure bit. Damn, got it, Peri the MP5. I can't believe you've done this. Okay.
絶対に見つけないと。師匠。
That was a very long beat for Shisha. Okay. Bruh, you fucking kidnapped her. You just gave her to the Varyagers. I can't believe this. You're dead to me. Signal jammer. I hardly know her.
この辺のバリアーグは機械と戦術人形ばかり漁っていたからな。今さらキャンプに向かったところでもう遅いだろ。
This man, punch him!
どういうことだ？
奴らは回収した機械は改造して、人形は洗脳して自分たちの戦力にするんだ。
It's okay, Peri's strong. She has a reboot sequence.
バリアーグにそんな技術が？
信じるかどうかはお前らの勝手だ。機械ばかり漁って。
So he's not the real man. Someone else is pulling the strings. He's just another puppet. What the fuck?
黒幕。
会ったことはないが。
It's me, CJ. It can't be you. That would be like number 0 on the top 10 anime betrayals.
やり取りしてるのはそいつの下にいるチンピラさ。
The real master. Such a person exists inside the Varyagers, then it would explain all the abnormalities. But right now, I have no time to ponder such matters. The smile on Peri the MP5's face when she reunited with the Elmo lingers in my mind. I have to protect that smile! It is imperative!
すぐにキャンプの場所を教えろ。
Now! After obtaining the coordinates and notifying Brief, I quickly set off with the dolls. And that is where we will pick up tomorrow. We left off on the perfect cliffhanger segue. Not even a cliffhanger. We know what we're doing tomorrow. We know what we must do. And we know that we're gonna head back to my room. The story's getting good. I'm really liking this story. This is something I am enjoying quite a lot. And while I secretly try to clean up things on monitor 2 to prepare to end stream stuff, thank you all so much for coming to my Girls Frontline stream today. I had a lot of fun. Did we parry the MP5? Almost. We will reunite with MP5, our beloved. I just said our beloved. Could be my beloved, but our feels more appropriate. You know what? Speaking of MP5, what am I even doing? Why would I talk so much about MP5 without doing one last send-off for the road? You put the mag in after locking the bolt back. And because I'm better now, and I never fucking miss, you HK slap that shit. Peri has been MP5'd, or rather, the MP5 has been parried. Today's a good day. I love this thing. You know, I'm gonna shoot this thing outside after stream. I'm gonna have fun with it. It's about time I had some fun. I mean, I've been having fun, but it's fun. Fun things are fun. And with that, let's head on back to my room. That is not my room, that's the game. There, here's my room. Very cool. Is the P in MP5 short for Peri? Yes, actually. The P in MP5 means Peri. So MP5 is short for my beloved Peri 5. The 5 stands for MP5. And the best part also, Peri is very compact, just like the MP5. And the short variant of the MP5, the MP5K, the K in MP5K stands for compact, as we know. But in any case, thank you so much for coming to Girls Frontline stream. I love streaming this game. I love playing this game. I know this game does not do well in terms of viewer metrics, but I'm streaming it anyways, and I am including it in my regular stream game rotation because they included a new game mode that I will be streaming regularly. It is a slow burn progression roguelike mode, and honestly, I enjoy it. So I guess I could yap about it a bit. I know ads are on, but we're at the end of the stream anyway. We're writing into someone. Don't worry about it. But the thing about the new mode is that it locks all the dolls in at level 35, which is good because it allows the level progression to get higher and higher. Viewer metrics are cringe as long as you enjoy the game? Exactly, actually. Unironically so. I've already said that at a certain follower threshold, I'm just gonna straight up consider graduating. I'm only half joking when I say that. I like what I got now. But the game mode, it actually takes me back to when I first started the game. Because when I first started the game, I did not have every doll completely maxed out. It was quite the opposite. I would not level the dolls, and I play the game and realize, wait a minute, I'm actually 5 levels underleveled, 6 levels underleveled, 8, 10, I'm 10 levels underleveled. But boy, am I enjoying this game. Because turn-based strategy games are my jam. I love this shit. And it reminded me of Fire Emblem Hard Mode. My very first Fire Emblem Hard Mode experience. It's all like, oh shit, they're serious. Let's bring it on. So I'm really liking the new game mode. In the survey, I'm definitely gonna say that. I'm also gonna say in the survey, please include the special idle animations and weapon animations for the paid weapon skins in the refitting room. I was very sad when Springfield would not twirl her fancy gun. I might, it's gonna sound stupid, I'm debating on pulling for Springfield V1 just to try to get a purple Springfield just to use as a weapon skin. Wait, what am I talking about? I already have her ultimate weapon. She spins that. I'm just gonna suck it up, Buttercup, and just use the old weapon skin, I guess. I didn't expect to enjoy Girls Frontline 2 as much as I do, and I'm very happy that you do enjoy it. It makes me feel a bit more at home in this community. That brings a good point, actually. I feel like a game that you would be neutral on gets a huge boost if you're in a community that you like that also enjoys the game. I personally, this is gonna sound like heresy, but I personally, objectively speaking, don't think that Girls Frontline 2 is a great game at its core. If you strip away everything and just bare bones gameplay, it's okay. It reminds me kind of Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And I put that game down because I got bored of it. Which is ironic given how I got the game on Super Sale thinking I'd love it, and I did enjoy it at first, but then I just started to fall out of it and it just failed to retain me. The gameplay was very solid, don't get me wrong. It is a fantastic video game. But I just fell out of it. It's like eating good food that isn't your favorite food. That is the worst analogy I've said all day. Just kidding, I'm sure I've said something worse. But I guess what I'm trying to say, I would already like Girls Frontline 2 if it wasn't Girls Frontline 2. I just simply wouldn't like it to the extent that I do today because it's Girls Frontline 2. To give a bit of context to that statement, the only gacha game that I allowed myself to play just to give myself an excuse to justify why I hate gacha games was Girls Frontline 1 back in the day. I've never played a gacha game, and I firmly stood against gacha games, thinking they were all trash and miserable and awful, and that I would always hate them forever. But I stopped myself because I realized that is a very one-sided, prejudiced way of thinking without actually giving it a try. So I said, you know what? Fine. It's a free game. I'm gonna fucking try it. And I'm probably gonna hate it. But screw it. I will at least experience what it's like so that next time I do go hating on gacha games, I will be justified in my hatred, saying I fucking tried it and I stand by why I hate it. Turns out that was a fucking mistake. I fell into Girls Frontline way too hard. Of all the gacha games at the time, bear in mind this was about 2017, I think? Ish. Of all the gacha games at the time, I think Girls Frontline was one of the only ones that stood out to me. I was like, you know what? Sure. I played Call of Duty back in the day. I have some knowledge of guns a little bit. It's not like Kantai Collection where it's just gonna hurt you. And other gacha games at the time didn't exist. Genshin didn't exist back then. And yeah, I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. Worst thing that happens is I try it and put it down after a week and think it's not for me. Oh. I honestly wonder if I picked a different gacha game back in 2017, if things would have turned out differently. I feel like it would, honestly. The way other gacha games are set up, their gameplay loop wouldn't have hooked me in like Girls Frontlines did, because it was simple. It was very simple, but had just enough depth to it to keep me engaged. And what I really liked about Girls Frontline 1 was that you did not have to pay for any character, ever. Ever. All the characters were available via the gacha system, which at the time, this was before Genshin Impulse shit on everything. Every character was free. You just had to get lucky. And the only way to get characters was to spend resources that regenerated over time. And you could get more resources just by playing the game. And these are completely free resources. You could pay for more resources, but you literally never had to, ever. Where they made their money was all the costumes and dorm decorations. And I slipped down that slippery slope. I got the $5 a month card. One thing led to another, and before I realized it, I was dumping money into those dorm decorations. I'll fucking admit it. Oh my god. Those were the days. That was back when I had a fucking stable job. I mean, I have a stable job now, but now I'm a lot smarter about my expenses when it comes to these kinds of things. Back then, I'm all like, yep, I can afford bills. We're good. Let's throw money at it. I was a different person back then. Do I still stand by my initial opinions of gacha games? Abso-fucking-lutely. Gacha games are an objectively terrible sort of deal. They do have their good qualities about them, but as a video game, it's not good. And I feel like that's where the distinction has to be made. Do you want a video game, or do you want a passive live service that you can indulge in daily? And while, yes, there are many video games that meet that daily indulgence criteria, I've noticed a lot of video games don't. There's a lot of video games. I will use Baldur's Gate 3 as an example. Baldur's Gate 3, while I have not started it, and I'll explain why, is a grand, epic, top quality, top shelf, cream of the crop, absolute, perfectly executed, incredible 300-hour adventure. It is a time investment that you dedicate yourself to. And unfortunately, as somebody who streams part-time and has a full-time job with a commute and also does things with friends and communities on weekends, I do not have that availability of commitment. With my two gacha experiences being Genshin and Star Rail, I hate gacha games. You motherfucker, you got lucky. I won, actually. I realized I could get everything I wanted from those games for free by playing on the optimal server. Pixiv! And I will die on this hill. Unfortunately for me, Girls Frontline is just niche enough that it doesn't have the quality Pixiv banners that the mainstream gacha games have, which I think is okay. It's a fair trade. I get to enjoy the very, very deep lore of Genshin Impulse, Bunker Store Braille, that sleepy game. I forgot what it's called, but the acronym of the game makes the same sound as when you try to play it. However, they recently added a character. The first character in that game that actually made me neuron activated. Everyone else, like Ellen Jo, for example, I'm all like, yeah, she's pretty neat. That's nice. Grace Howard was all like, oh my god. But that's only because of all the connotations around it. And Piper also was good, but she didn't like immediately set off all of the neuron activations. The new Tiger Girl, I believe her name is Juhuhu, which is a hilarious name. I saw her once and I'm all like, oh my god, you can't do this to me. I look forward to pulling her banners with great interest, and lo and behold, the Pixiv artists do not disappoint. It is absolutely wonderful. The banners are coming in, and I am all for it. I cannot say the same for Girls Frontline. I rarely get Girls Frontline stuff in my banners, which is unfortunate. But fortunately for me, unfortunately for my wallet, Girls Frontline itself takes care of that by the dorm feature. The dorm feature, unironically, is one of my favorite parts of the game. If it weren't for the dorm feature, I probably wouldn't play it nearly as much as I would. Piper and Lucy and King Yi-ha, you'll have to send me pictures of them in the Discord. The only one I know by name is Piper. Which, again, you know how much I like a character if I know their name. Simple as, if I know the character's name, then I like them enough to remember their name. I'm bad with names. So, to take that as you will. I guess what I've been trying to say this whole time is that while, yes, I acknowledge that gacha fucking sucks, it's literally gambling, it is designed to siphon money out of the player consistently. And it does take advantage of predatory practices and psychological manipulation shit, and there's no justification for it. Literally saying, oh, it's not as bad as this other gacha, that's literally a fucking copium. That's like saying you got mugged in an alleyway, and it's all like, well, at least I didn't go to that alleyway, they just shoot you in that alleyway. Like, what the fuck? No. The bad is bad, no matter how you spin it. However, on the other side of the same coin, it does provide an experience that no other game has provided me, which I'm thankful for. I'm addicted to vaping, but at least it's not cigarettes. Exactly, even though vaping is on the same tier as cigarettes. I personally hate vaping. I hate cigarettes. You will never catch me doing that shit, and I will avoid associating myself with people that try to glorify it. You can do it. Live your best life. But don't you dare try to, for 1 second, tell me it's good. I cut off connections with someone I was once friends with from the racetrack. Because he was addicted to smoking cigarettes, and he tried to convince me it was good. And I'm like, there is no world you can convince me that cigarettes are good. Absolutely not. Any possible upsides are greatly outweighed by the downsides. And that statement I just made there is the reason why I play Girls Frontline 2. The downsides of the gacha system don't outweigh the upsides of the game itself. One thing I really appreciate about Girls Frontline is the way it's set up. You can experience all of the story using just the main Elmo T dolls you get from the main story. You can experience all of the side stories, the event stories. They set it up. You can complete them at level 20. That is entry level, by the way. You get to level 20 pretty quickly. But if you want any of the bonus content, the max rewards and stuff, and play the game seriously, you're gonna want to be level 60 with elite dolls and stuff. But the key is that none of that stuff is necessary to experience at least 95% of the game. The last 5% of the game does not lock behind any critical items. What it does lock behind are permanently missable cosmetics that may get a rerun in the future anyways. And these cosmetics are very minor. And while yes, it is permanently missable content, it's cosmetic. It does not affect the main story of the game. It does not affect the gameplay itself. It does not affect your experience with the game. The worst FOMO is the dolls themselves. If you miss out on one of the dolls, then you'll have to wait for a rerun before you can gamble for them again. That sucks, because what comes with the dolls are their 3D dorm poses and animations with that also sweet freeform camera, as well as their what I refer to as lore cutscenes. Essentially, the more gifts you give to the doll, the more of these cutscenes you unlock, which is essentially you, the commander, spending time with the doll and getting to know them better in various scenarios that develop their backstory more. And I absolutely love them. I would say the dorm cutscenes trump the dorms themselves in terms of what I enjoy with the game. I have literally cried at some of these cutscenes. Toby Fox was onto something when he made Undertale and Deltarune. I feel like, and I bring those games up because there's no secret. It's no secret the one of the biggest appeals of those games, and it ties into Girls Frontline, what I'm about to say, is that you have a cast of absolutely lovable characters that appeal to you even if you don't like them. You guys all know how much I don't like Sharkry and how much I don't like Ksenia, but I still like them and care about them, even though I don't like them as a character. When you have a cast of characters like that I can't say if they're well written or not, because I don't know. I'm not media literate enough to make that decision. The characters definitely have an appeal to them that I experience that I really appreciate. And that's one of the reasons why I keep coming back to those games. And when you have appealing characters and you give the player an opportunity to interact with those characters in a closed-off setting away from the main story that fleshes out their backstory and gives the player a, essentially, I'm really hesitant to say parasocial relationship, but it lets you know the character more than you would if you just experienced how they are in the main story. It's as if you're getting to know them outside the main story, getting to know more about them. And the best part, it usually has nothing to do with the main story itself. That's what makes it special. Because it's about that character exclusively that you already like, that you've already invested into, and they fucking got me. They fucking got me. That's it. I wasn't expecting to do a impromptu review of Girls Frontline today, but here we are. I'll be playing more tomorrow. God. Let's go ahead and raid someone. Let me refresh who I'm following. Let's see who's online. What we got is, we're gonna go say hi to Jover VT. We're gonna go raid Jover VT. He is currently flying. He plays Flight Simulator. I hardly know her. I still need to do my off-kai flight back home. Dang. But yes, he's currently flying. You know what? Let's ask him where he's flying. Are you flying, son? We'll find out where he's flying when we raid him. I've been following this guy because I met him in Sharklet's community. I don't really follow Sharklet much anymore, but he is an actual pilot, so he knows his stuff with aviation, and that's what he streams in Flight Simulator 24. And he got the game to work, so props to him. So let's all go say hi to Jover. He's a nice guy. He's pretty chill. He doesn't really have background music, but if you like actual airplane piloting ASMR, he's your guy. Are you parried, son? Yes! And with that, thank you guys so much for coming to my Girls Frontline streams. Really quick, before we head out, y'all have no idea how happy it makes any streamer, not just me, but any streamer in general, to know that you come to their streams, even though they know the stream category that they're streaming sucks as a category in terms of metrics, but they really like the category. Do that to the streamers you like, because it really encourages them to keep going, make better content. The raid's starting in like 5 fucking seconds. I need to end the stream now. Oh no! Here we go! Thanks for coming. It's gonna be great. Tomorrow we're gonna Peri the MP5 like never before. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Let's go raid this guy. We're flying planes.